win that one later on tonight as well. The best in the business, Granny and Max next. I'm Joe Murray, 98.5 The Sports Hub.
This is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM at HD Boston, 98.5, the Sports Hub. This is Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight. Download the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today.
Jalen left-hand dribble drive, pulls up at the dotted line, floats it up, it rattles home, and Jaylen Brown has his 50-point game against Kawhi and the Clippers in L.A. Jalen, right-hand dribble, into the paint, goes to Derek White, who steps back into the corner for three. Moving and grooving.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, Amica Insurance, your New England Honda dealers, Cambridge Savings Bank, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
Jalen forces it up over He tied it. He did it. Jaylen Brown from the corner with 5.6 to go. Kick out, open. Tatum steps to his left, three in the air. Got it!
Big boys step up at the right time, man.
And by Delta Dental of Massachusetts, Brex, your New England Chevy dealers, Town Fair Tire, and by Comcast Business.
Pritchard, half court, it's in the air. He got it! He did it again! Peyton Pritchard did it again with the world watching. He knocks down a half-court three.
And by your New England Ford dealers, Mass Mutual, Wendy's, Clinton Savings Bank, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, Ticketmaster, and by your Boston area Lexus dealers.
Confetti guns shooting green and white confetti and making the most beautiful blizzard you have ever seen. The Boston Celtics are world champions for the 18th time.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
Back at the Garden where tonight the Celtics, coming off a rough day here against the Knicks on Sunday, need to avoid the look ahead as they play their final game before the All-Star break against Manos Buzelis, the return of Anthony Simons, and the new look, very new look, Chicago Bulls. Thanks for finding us on a Wednesday night. I'm Sean Grande. Cedric Maxwell, trying not to look ahead to vacation, joins us shortly. Coming up on the fastest 30 minutes in the NBA, the Game 54 pre-All-Star break edition of Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight. An awful lot of Jason Tatum content. The last 48 hours will sum up what it all means as the Celtics get set to take a week off before the break, which puts him a week closer. What is the best fit for Nikola Vucevic in terms of the players he should be playing with? We'll discuss that after an uneven offensive start. It actually goes back a month now. Some surprising numbers on the Celtics offense and defense, basically trading places. We'll break down this final meeting with the Bulls. Home team won the first two. The Bulls centered for the last few years around Vucevic, Dosunmu, Kobe White, traded them all at the deadline. What is the plan going forward, and who on earth is going to be available for them tonight? We'll discuss that. We'll take our trip around the NBA. The league hands down suspensions to the Pistons and Hornets. Beef stew will cool off for a while. The Knicks, they cough one up at MSG, and Luka and LeBron sit and get a front row seat to an extraordinary Wemby show. Everyone in this building expected it. Oh, Fox the steal. He's waiting for Victor, and he throws it off the backboard for Wemby. We'll check in with the head coach, Joe Mazulla.
Presence is the main thing. I was there for the first walk. I was there, I was on the treadmill and the at the facility, and the first walk, the first run, the first lift. A lot of the first tried to be there for.
Well, coming up next at 30,000 feet, it's pretty clear the Celtics were due for a letdown, due for a beating, due for a very bad day at the office Sunday afternoon. The Knicks arrived in town just having taken a beating of their own and made sure the Celtics got what was due. We'll look back. Brunson down and out of bounds into Josh Hart. He's open in the corner. It's a three, and it's good. Oh, Josh Hart having a day. 19 points on 10 shot attempts for Josh Hart. It's all coming up and more as we catch it out of the Celtics and the Chicago Bulls here at the Garden. Final game before the break. Tips bottom of the hour on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Every part of your life deserves protection, from your car to your home to your family. At Amica Insurance, they're committed to helping you safeguard what matters most. For more than a century, Amica has provided personalized coverage and world-class service you can count on. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or life insurance, they'll help you find the right fit for your unique needs. Visit Amica.com to get a quote today, because peace of mind starts with protection.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit clintonsavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
Imagine looking up and seeing 49 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 49 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the F-150 and the strong, hard-working Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2025 CY total sales.
Hit 985thesportshub.com.
I think just, over 39 weeks, you have a lot of time on your hand. You think about a lot of things and hyper aware of, what's going on. And I think it would just stem from that. Obviously, I know what I bring to the table and bring to the team, but I'm also aware that these guys have been playing extremely well. And, not to say that I would come and mess it up or anything like that.
Jason Tatum content, which is what everybody was starving for. Now we've been drowned in it for the last 24, 36 hours. Welcome back to Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight. Celtics and the Chicago Bulls, final game before the All-Star break, and we'll get to that because the Bulls are a mess with all the guys they have out and all the changes, obviously, since the deadline. And this becomes an important game for the Celtics, and I'm going to tell you why, because of the schedule that is coming up ahead of it. But Sam Hauser and Neemias Queta, both available for the Celtics. Both will play in this game. Both will start. Celtics go back to sort of the quote-unquote regular starting lineup with Pritchard and Vucevic still coming off the bench. But let's start with the Jason Tatum stuff. As we left the air on Sunday, we kind of knew some stuff was coming, and then obviously it hit on Monday. Practice with the main Celtics on Monday was with the Celtics, and then the regular old Celtics on Tuesday. Yesterday had to address the media because returning players have to speak at least once a week to the media. We know how much Jason Tatum's going to enjoy that. And to me, everybody wants to know when. How's he going to use? When is he going to come back? And the biggest indication is that the thing for people to take away, we're getting closer now.
Yeah, I think that, everybody talked about it. And I know you for a while, you said that maybe, you look at Tatum and, maybe bringing a little bit more to himself. And that might. But at the end of the day, if Jason Tatum is coming back, here's what has to happen. Obviously, has to be healthy. But he's going to have to come back within probably around about the 20 games left so he can get acclimated to what's going on.
Yeah, there was a great question asked at one of the presser that Brad Stevens had the week before, in which he was asked about it, and nobody had asked him this question yet, and he didn't have he very artfully dodged the question, which was the right thing for him to do because there is no answer yet. But the question was, is there a drop-dead date? Which you think about it from Jason Tatum's standpoint, as we all have, as we all should. When is he physically, mentally ready, all these things. But does there come a point where you would not want him coming back from a Celtic standpoint? If it's April 1st, that's different than if it's March 1st.
Yeah, it really is. And the fact that when I talk about these 20 games, you're going to have to get acclimated again to the speed of the game. The competition, all those things that kind of go along with it. So if you have 15 to 20 games to kind of add on and get those times when you're only going to play limited minutes, that's the hurdle I think that you're going to have.
All right, a lot has happened, obviously, since we left you. It seems like the Celtics get one day off, one true day off, their first one really since Christmas Eve, a home day without a game on Monday, and suddenly all this stuff happens. You get the Jason Tatum stuff. Celtics have volleyed second place back and forth with the Knicks. Celtics begin the night back in second place because of the Knicks loss, but we flash back first before we look ahead to Sunday afternoon before things got really disappointing in Santa Clara on Sunday night. It was a rough afternoon at the Garden. Knicks in the familiar road blue uniforms, orange numbers, white letters. They go right to left. Celtics wearing the alternate city editions, the gold uniforms, in white with gold and black. They go left to right. Knicks win a tip. We are underway. Mikal Bridges bounce entry to Brunson. Josh Hart hands back to Bridges for a fall-away three. That's good to open the scoring. You can already hear the Knicks fans and the noise coming from them. Shireman the other way for Jaylen Brown. He's going to come right at Josh Hart, steps through him, lays it up and in with the right hand, and the Celtics very quickly have the lead.
And Brown was looking for the contact there. He had it.
Brunson, right-hand dribble. Again, he loses Jaylen Brown. Runs it up with the left hand, score that, and the foul. That's a great question because nobody was near him. Are they saying that Jaylen Brown fouled him 2 or 3 seconds before they called him? Pritchard spins away from Diawara, drop back to Vucevic. Straight away three, swish. His first as a Celtic.
His team is going to fit right in if they just knock down that shot because they're going to give him that shot a lot more.
He can spread the floor in multiple ways. Derek White for Pritchard, right-hand dribble, blows by Alvarado, gets to the dotted line, short jumper's good. He wasn't going to keep missing those. He was 0 for 4 to start the game, whereas Brunson is 6 of 9. Jaylen Brown bullies Bridges again to the dotted line, a little fall away, no good. Even that won't go. Towns has the rebound. Celtics down to 38% shooting. Josh Hart enters to Bridges. Bridges bumps Jaylen, turns, fades, and hits. All New York right now. 17-point lead. Deflected by Jaylen Brown. Jordan Walsh has got it. Lead for Shireman up the left side. Shireman against the backpedaling Bridges. Knocks him away and then throws it to the far corner where Derek White is waiting. Fires three.
So talking about playing defense on one end, coming back offensively, getting a good look, execution, hustle, desire.
It's one of the better defensive stops. Jaylen Brown runs over Shamet. No call either way. Drop back to Derek White. Long cross court. Shireman puts it to the floor. Brunson runs him off the three-point line. Shireman diagonals it out to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen drives, floats it up for Keita. Two-hand slam.
Tom Keita finally to catch that ball and kind of just shakes his head like, I wasn't going to miss that one.
Brunson down and out of bounds into Josh Hart. He's open in the corner. It's a three and it's good. Oh, Josh Hart having a day. 19 points on 10 shot attempts for Josh Hart. 75-65. New York by 10. Entering. Towns turns on Jordan Walsh, gets to the cup and scores. And now what you've done is you've made Karl Anthony Towns mad, and you don't want him motivated. Largest lead for the Knicks in the second half. They're up by 13 now after the Celtics cut it to 4. This is a great performance for the Knicks here without Anunoby. Alvarado steps into an open three and hits it. Well, he's going to remember this day forever in the debut with his childhood team. Celtics, after this brutal schedule run, will finally get a day off tomorrow, and they look like a team that could use it. Brunson steps into the front court, drills the right side three, blows a kiss to the crowd as Joe Mazulla calls timeout. As the Knicks have put the Celtics down by 20. Celtics just dribble it out, take the beating, and if Joe Mazulla has any kind of sense of humor on Super Bowl Sunday, he'll begin his postgame press conference by saying, we're on to Chicago. Full mark.
When you have ADT Home Security, you can count on peace of mind. With 24/7 monitoring, the most company-operated monitoring centers in the industry, and technology that helps first responders verify your alarm, help is there the moment you need it. Whether you have our pros install your system or set it up yourself, we'll help keep you safe when it matters most. When every second counts, count on ADT. Visit ADT.com to learn more.
Start again for the fourth consecutive time tonight.
Well, he's a great kid, great player, but as we know in the NBA, there are financial ramifications for almost every team when they're over the cap. And the Celtics did all they could to do to try to be under that cap.
So the question is, it's a little explosion. It's all going to be good.
Okay.
What are the Chicago Bulls doing here? Now, obviously, tonight, they will not have Josh Giddey. Jalen Smith, who's been their best plus-minus net rating player throughout the course of the year, he is out. So, speaking of former Celtics, Gershon Yabusele is going to start again at center. They're going to move Jaden Ivey to the bench. Colin Sexton, the veteran who they picked up at the deadline. They are so guard-heavy, just as the Celtics were throughout the course of the year as the Celtics take the floor at the Garden. And the question is, what on earth are they doing? Because while people here may have misconceptions or second thoughts or concern about trading Simons for Vucevic, look back at what Chicago gave up to get Vucevic in the first place 5 years ago, realized they never won a playoff series with him. Obviously, they're looking at completely starting over.
Well, that happens. Teams get a reset, and they start looking at teams, looking at players, and evaluating their talent and see where they're going to line up. As you said, Vuk looked like one of those guys who's going to take them over the top, but never did.
Max's Player to Bank on, brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank. We're on the road to Banner 19 this year. Our friends at CSB are celebrating a banner year of their own, 175 years of green running deep. Visit ClintonSavings.com. Member FDIC, DIF.
Well, let's go with Derek White because he's a guy who might be matching up with Simons. And so it's interesting having the guy coming back into a building like this to see how he performs.
Max's Keys to the Game brought to you by your local New England Honda dealers. Adventure more, worry less with the versatile 2025 Honda Accord. Learn more at newengland.hondadealers.com.
Well, when you bring guys in like Yabusele, that's a big body. And those guys are going to hit the glass. Make sure you keep that glass clean, especially on your defensive end, and good things can happen.
Still to come on Charleston Star Market Celtics tonight. We will talk to Joe Mazulla about Jason Tatum being back at practice and all the questions he got yesterday and what really matters to him over this 9-month period as Jason Tatum begins his return towards play. Don't get too carried away. We'll take our trip around the NBA. Suspensions handed down today in the Detroit-Charlotte dust-up the other night, including a significant one for Isaiah Stewart. Plus, if you went to bed early last night, you missed an extraordinary show that Wemby put on against the depleted LA Lakers. We'll go through all that, but coming up next, Joe Murray's got Sports Hub headlines as we head for the Celtics and the Chicago Bulls. Final game before the break on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hi, this is Boston Ford Sam Hauser, and with every assist this season, Delta Dental of Massachusetts will donate $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts Dental's Cares for Veterans program, providing crucial oral health care to veterans in need. They've served us, now it's time we serve them. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/veterans.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability. Nice. Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877 Cars for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877 Cars for Kids.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
Hey, it's Charlie McAvoy. I've partnered with Service Credit Union for 73 reasons because I believe in their mission to support first responders. Join thousands making a difference today at servicecu.org.
For the best deal on any name brand tire, get to Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest price and the most free services, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. And you know, I mean nobody.
Town Fair Tire.
It's fun to introduce kids to the things we love, like punk rock. But one thing we shouldn't introduce them to is lottery tickets. because they can put kids at risk of developing a gambling problem in the future. So introduce them to music, not lottery tickets.
Go ahead, sweetie. Try the E-chord. Let's keep practicing.
Learn more at mass.gov/youthgambling. A message from the Massachusetts Department of Public Health.
Zoe and Beetle, middays on the Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines, presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Well, baseball season is here as Red Sox pitchers and catchers met up over at Fort Myers today. Roman Anthony is rumored to replace Corbin Carroll at the World Baseball Classic. And Olympic hockey, Slovakia upset Finland 4-1 today. Sweden 5-2 winners over Italy. Team USA plays tomorrow against Latvia. Headlines, they are brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You'll save 15% off an extra oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray. Grandy and Max, they'll take you around the NBA next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligent finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to take an adventure with rugged capability and commanding style. It's time for powerful performance, plus plenty of room inside. Start your journey in a brand new vehicle. Check out the Honda Ridgeline, Pilot, Passport, or CRV.
See dealer for financing details.
Bob's a financial professional who's currently enjoying a win-win scenario, meeting with a valued client and enjoying a round of golf. But Bob's used to win-win scenarios because he works with Mass Mutual, who not only provides the freedom and flexibility to offer his clients products and solutions that meet their needs, they offer Bob the autonomy, compensation, and optional home office support that meet his. Win-win. Success for your clients and yourself. The feeling is Mass Mutual. Learn more at massmutual.com/wealthmanagement.
Whether you've been hurt on the job or are suffering from years of physical wear and tear, Catches Law is there for you. Visit catcheslaw.com or call today to schedule your free consultation. There's no fee unless you win.
Score a touchdown with all your fans. Get ready for the game with a trip to Shaw's or Star Market. Tackle your hungry team with Shaw's and Star Market party platters. Pick up sandwich platters, wing platters, shrimp platters, veggie and cookie platters that'll leave your fans cheering for more. Order ahead in-store, by phone, or online at shaws.com or starmarket.com. Shaw's and Star Market party platters are made fresh, so you always win. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Felger and Maz, afternoons on the Sports Hub.
Celtics and the Chicago Bulls getting set to go here at the Garden. Our trip around the NBA brought to you by your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado, where dependability comes standard.
Everyone in this building expected it. Oh, Fox the steal. He's waiting for Victor, and he throws it off the backboard for Wemby.
Yeah, it was that kind of night. Wemby doing everything there is to be done. How about 25 in the first quarter, 37 in the first half. He barely played because the Spurs were up by 40 on the Lakers. Only 3 players in NBA history now have scored 40 points in 26 minutes or fewer. Patrick Ewing, Sleepy Floyd, and Wemby last night.
Wemby was fantastic, and it was really crazy because I kept hearing the Laker announcers just glowing. Everything that Wemby did, they were just like, whoa, oh my goodness. It's almost like they were calling for San Antonio instead of the Lakers.
Jake Larabia's going to have post-traumatic stress after the damage. So Wemby just basically fouled him out in no time flat, was just driving through him all night. All right, the other game we were keeping a very close eye on last night, the Pacers and the Knicks going to overtime.
Halfway through the shot clock, bumping his way against Brunson. Now Siakam out to Jackson, 3 on the way. Jackson!
That's your guy Quinn Buckner sneaking in on that call last night as the Pacers tried everything possible to lose that game last night, but they just couldn't do it because the Knicks couldn't make enough shots. They kept throwing the ball to Siakam. He kept missing free throws, which allowed the Knicks to tie the game at the end off an Nesmith foul with 0.2 of a second left. And in overtime, Knicks were down by 7 with 14 seconds to go, and they had a chance because, again, they threw it to Siakam, missed free throws, a throwaway ball. But it takes two teams, I guess, to coordinate to get a game taken care of.
Yes, isn't it something, though, the way the Pacers seem like, whatever happens, seem like they have the number of the Knicks.
Later on tonight, I will tell you exactly who's playing for the Pacers tonight in the back-to-back at Brooklyn. It's unbelievable who is out and who is going to try to play for Indiana tonight. And if you missed it earlier today, Beef Stew gets 7 games for coming off the bench. Some people think that was light. They expected it to be more. Jalen Duren gets 2, Miles Bridges and Moussa Diabate get 4 games each for Charlotte.
The only problem I had with that was the coaches are supposed to, the assistant coaches are supposed to keep those guys on the bench.
Problem with that, that's the idea.
Through somebody.
But the assistant coaches were on the floor already trying to break things up, and then the players
that's not their job.
Free. Well, Stewart got 7 games suspension, which Detroit obviously rolling at the top of the East. We'll get through more of it, but we're flying through it here. Celtics and Bulls. Joe Mazulla next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit clintonsavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
Hey, it's Felger here. Valentine's Day is just around the corner, February 14th, and no one spreads the love like Winston Flowers. Their stunning floral designs are guaranteed to impress. Just ask my wife, she loves them. I order all my flowers from Winston Flowers. Order yours today at winstonflowers.com. Use code Felger for 15% off at checkout.
Visit New England's largest Volkswagen dealer group, Colonial VW of Medford, Wellesley, and Westboro, or go to colonialvw.com to choose from over 500 new vehicles in stock. Take advantage of incredible President's Day offers going on all month long, including special rates for select 2026 models and their true zero-down lease on the versatile Tiguan, sporty Taos, and spacious 7-seat Atlas, and zero security deposit and zero to its signing. Visit colonialvw.com before the end of the month so you don't miss out on your amazing President's Day offer.
Cars for Kids, the easiest way to get rid of your old car. Donate today and your car can be picked up tomorrow. Donate now at carsforkids.com. That's cars with a K.
Hey, it's Maz. As the weather turns from cold to warm, it's a great time to remind you that Bigelow green tea tastes great hot or cold. So, have it however you like it, but make sure it's always Bigelow, because when it comes to tea, settling is not an option. Bigelow tea, grab a mug and tea proudly.
The Chase Ink Business Premier Card is made for people who make things happen, like me. I'm Sam, founder and CEO of Manifest, a product design company that makes everyday products designed smarter. I get 2.5% cash back on purchases of $5,000 or more, plus unlimited 2% cash back on all other purchases, which helps us make more smart ideas into a brilliant reality.
The Ink Business Premier Card. Chase for business. Make more of what's yours. Real business owner compensated for their participation. Cards issued by J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC, subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
Toucher and Hardy, mornings on the Sports Hub.
Our conversation with the coach is brought to you by Shaw's and Star Market that makes shopping, saving, and meal planning easier than ever. Download the Shaw's Deals and Delivery app or the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today. Or Sean Grandy with the coach.
All right, Joe Murray, thank you. Joe, in a year in which people feel comfortable and have started to just conflate constantly shooting with playing well. Somebody doesn't shoot well, so they're not playing well. Was Sunday, like you called the Atlanta game, a bad day at the office, or was it a regular day at the office in most areas, but the shots weren't falling?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a little bit of both. I think it's when you play against a team, like the Knicks, who can score the way that they score, you just can't afford to have. Everyone always looks at, you can't have empty possessions on the offensive end, and just as important as defense is, you have to score to put pressure on teams. You have to score to put pressure on other teams' offense, other teams' defense. And, they're the kind of team, if you have empty possessions on the offensive end, because of the way they play, you're not going to turn them over. And so they're going to get a shot, almost every, time down the floor. You try to, at least 12% of the time, not let them get a shot down. So that puts even more pressure on your defense and your offense. And so it was a little bit of both. And, I think you have to give credit to them. I thought they executed well in some areas. And we didn't.
The reason I asked about the shooting was, and I learned my lesson about letting things go too long, so I want to get this before. It's been sitting on my file for 2 weeks now. You and I talked early in the season. This is what's called a callback, kids, to early in the season. And we've talked a lot off the air about expected offense, the expected numbers that you look at for shooting and offensive efficiency versus what the rest of the world, us regular people, get to look at. And I was always been fascinated about how it's determined in a season going on. Let's use Derek as an example of what I always talk about. If a guy's a 300 hitter and he hits 220 for the first half of the year, are you expecting him to hit 220 in the second half of the year, 300 in the second half of the year, or 380 in the second half of the year to equal what he has always done, which to me is always the dilemma. So how do you evaluate shooting? Do you ever change during the year, or is it constantly changing?
No, I think it's constantly changing, and to me, it's just we're always looking at shot quality in the process of the types of shots that we're getting and the types of shots that we're giving them. You know what I mean? You're not gonna, you're not gonna be able to always control if you can make or miss them, but you can control the quality of the ones that you're getting, and as long as our quality remains good, the other stuff will just come. It's just, and really, it's an example of the Miami game. You go back to the locker room, you're looking at the box score, shooting 5% from three, and you're only down 20. You're actually in great shape.
Yeah.
So it's just small stuff like that. You have to look at the quality of what we got, and the quality of what we got and what we gave up in the Knicks game was good. We just didn't make the plays necessary to win, and when you play against a good team like that, they're going to take advantage of that.
All right, it's been about 36 hours of heavy Jason content. When Max and I just did our 10 minutes on it. A lot has happened in front of the camera since we spoke on Sunday. And I imagine we'll talk more basketball when the day gets closer. You got asked all these basketball questions yesterday, which is funny because, when is he coming back and when will he start and how will he fit in? And none of that interests me right now because it's not the time yet. So my curiosity was this. What has been your most important role with him the last 9 months?
Yeah, I'd say just presence. Presence is the main thing. I was there for the first walk. I was there, I was on the treadmill on the at the facility, and the first walk, the first run, the first lift. A lot of the first tried to be there for, and so just really kind of have a presence, to know that, acknowledging that it's something difficult you're going through, and you don't want to be there alone, and sometimes it's listening, and a lot of communication, a lot of communication with, he's got such great people around him, with Nick Sang, his trainer, or our sports science team, and Phil Coles, and, even his family. And so there's just a lot of great people. So you just have to constantly be communicating. And you're right. I mean, it's just as much, and I say this a lot, and you have to worry about the person just as much as the player. And really the person's more important than the player. The other stuff will come. And just try to always be aware of that.
And by the way, when you hear the name Nick, don't ever bet with him on anything because Derek found out the hard way the other day. Obviously, we'll get more to Jason as we move closer. But a player that has to be acclimated now more immediately is Vooch. And you got a real live practice. It's funny because we talk about how the trade deadline, isn't it amazing? Because we just had an off-air conversation about how the trade deadline used to be later when you get back into after the All-Star break, and how many practices are you going to have after the All-Star break? 2, 3, maybe. So to have the luxury of having it now, it's really got to be helpful.
Yeah, it's a credit to him. One, we played 2 games with him, but we had, by the time we got him, we had a he had 9 coaches and him, and we went through as many walkthrough situations on both ends of the floor. Film session. Next day, you have a shoot around, which is 15, 20 minutes of tactical stuff that you're working on. And we were able to play 2 games, and he worked his ass off getting up to speed as best as he could. But none of that simulates being on the court in practice, working reps, getting reps with your teammates, being able to go through stuff. And, so credit to him and his work ethic really individually, but we had a good day of practice yesterday. We got to capitalize on that tonight.
And his former team here, the Bulls, who we saw 18 days ago, we talk and we joke about how these games are always different when you see a team a few weeks later. This one, it sets a new standard. It looks like they're going to have only one player who played in that game 18 days ago playing tonight. Yeah, Patrick Williams. Yep. Can you is it possible to end up down a rabbit hole looking at the way that Billy's coaching this new group and trying to guess what he is trying to do?
Well, I think when you play, especially in the Eastern Conference, when you play guys 3-4 times a year, and part of the scout is also learning the coach's tendencies, and learning and I think every team has sprinkles of a coach's DNA in that. And so I think regardless of who you have on your team, there's always going to be those things that stick regardless, and I think you try to learn those as you're in the league longer, and that's kind of, that plays into the scout.
Wait a minute, what's your coaching DNA?
I mean, I'm not going to, I'm not going to tell anyone.
Well, first of all, they would have
figured blind spots. There's probably stuff that you see that you don't know, and and stuff there. So,
Exactly.
but I think Coach Donovan's teams, regardless of who they are, transition is going to be at the top of what they do, and their dribble drive is going to be at the second as to what they do, and creating indecisions, and they want to shoot pocket threes, and they're going to try to get you to open up your hips and drive, and if they can't drive, they're going to pitch it, and the next guy's going to drive, and they're just going to put a ton of pressure on you with the speed and the transition in which you play with, and so I think that'll always be there regardless of who they have, and then you got to factor in the personnel tendencies, who are the guys that are driving, who are the guys that you're helping off of, so that those are the things that we kind of have to relearn between yesterday and today because they got a new team.
Real quick, I don't like to do this kind of stuff on radio because people can't see it, but you're wearing a sweatshirt that is it was given to you by the Bull Gang, who obviously does all this extraordinary work. And you had a good answer about it, and talk about people doing stuff behind the scenes.
Yeah, I mean, I got to do my most of the time my pregame walk in the garden, and you just get to learn about certain people. You learn about the game day operations, and you build relationships with different people. And the people in the Bull Gang are just it's a thankless job, and there's so much that goes into it just by the time you get to the game time. Something as little as the guys that are measuring the rims, and we've had 3 Bruins Celtics back-to-back games this year, and when you have those, it's long days for those guys, and so just appreciative of what they do, and just kind of grateful to kind of be a part of that. So thanks for the sweatshirt, but more thanks for their work.
You just want them to invite you to help them, don't you? That seems like it's right up your alley.
It'd be pretty cool to lay down the parquet for a game. It's actually not it's my fault because there's been times where I've sat back there and watched them do it where I should just go out there and help. So that's on me.
That's definitely coming. Check your social media. Somebody will film it. Celtics and Bulls next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hi, it's Jason Todd from Blue Sky Restoration. All basketball season, Blue Sky is restoring historic garden moments on the parquet. Tune into tonight's game on the Celtics Radio Network to hear this date in history, restored by Blue Sky. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. Restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Amica Insurance knows. You build your life piece by piece through all the moments, both big and small. For generations, Amica's been providing world-class service across auto, home, and life insurance. So when it comes to protecting what you've built, who are you going to trust? Amica Insurance, proud sponsor of the Boston Celtics.
Now at Wendy's, you can go big, biggie, or biggier. With our new $4, $6, or $8 meal, you choose your deal, as you should. Sorry, I get fired up when I'm talking deals. More biggie options, more of what you really want at Wendy's.
Price and participation may vary. Single items at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii.
Imagine looking up and seeing 49 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 49 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the F-150 and the strong, hard-working Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2025 CY total sales.
The Bruins play on the Sports Hub.
The excitement generated by the Gap Year Celtics through this magic carpet ride was on full display as the Garden was raucous and ready on Super Bowl Sunday against the Knicks. But the Knicks then spent the day pulling that carpet out from under them. Celtics, after this brutal schedule run, will finally get a day off tomorrow, and they look like a team that could use it. Brunson steps into the front court, drills the right side three, blows a kiss to the crowd as Joe Mazulla calls timeout. As the Knicks have put the Celtics down by 20. 18 days ago, the Celtics arrived in Chicago to see the same Bulls team we've seen the last half-decade. What a difference a trade deadline can make. The Celtics look to head into the All-Star break in second place in the East by beating Mata Buzelis, the returning Anthony Simons, and the Chicago Bulls. Next.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
The 1957 season is over. The Celtics are the world champions.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, Amica Insurance, your New England Honda dealers, Cambridge Savings Bank, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
The ball game is over. The Celtics have won the World Championship.
And by Delta Dental of Massachusetts, Brex, your New England Chevy dealers, Town Fair Tire, and by Comcast Business.
The Boston Celtics have won the World Championship for the 15th time.
And by your New England Ford dealers, Mass Mutual, Wendy's, Clinton Savings Bank, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, Ticketmaster, and by your Boston area Lexus dealers.
It is banner 17. The mission statement is mission accomplished. It is banner 18. The mission demanded is mission accomplished.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
At a sold-out TD Garden, final game before the All-Star break, Celtics and the Chicago Bulls. Starting lineup brought to you by Amica Insurance, exclusive auto, home, and life insurance partner of the Boston Celtics. The Bulls are just depleted beyond belief with injuries. We won't see Jalen Smith tonight. We won't see Josh Giddey. We won't see Trey Jones. Among others, Colin Sexton will move into the starting lineup with Anthony Simons making his return tonight. Big ovation for him and a little flash of a thank you on the Jumbotron. Patrick Williams moves into the starting lineup for Chicago tonight with Matas Buzelis, their rising star, and the former Celtic Gershon Yabusele, the dancing bear, will start at center for Chicago. The Celtics, fully healthy except for number 0, will sound like this.
Derek White, University of Colorado.
Sam Hauser, University of Virginia.
Baylor Sharman, Creighton University.
Jaylen Brown, California, Berkeley.
Namia Shkita, Utah State University.
Ford F-150 first quarter presented by Ford F-Series, #1 selling pickup. #1 truck in brand loyalty. Tonight's contestant, Susan Marsh Skobelev of Winthrop. If Boston goes up by 15 at any point in the first quarter, Susan wins the opportunity to see a game from the Ford Sports Deck. End of the contest at 98.5 thesportshub.com. What's the matter?
Okay, don't want to jump on.
Celtics in the home white where they've had their most success this year against Chicago in their regular road red uniforms. They got regular uniforms tonight. Keita spinning in the paint, dancing on the dancing bear, picks up the back foot, but lost the ball, slapped away from behind by Buzelis as Keita tries to do it himself. Drop back Sexton, go to dribble in deep and get fouled in the paint. Could be Jaylen Brown.
Good job by Sexton. Sexton's a little tough dude, though. He's going to get in that paint and he's going to battle.
Had some good games against the Celtics.
Yeah.
So, for all the talk about the Celtics being too small, essentially that's what Chicago did, is get super small. They added all of these guards. They get rid of DeSumo, who was a really underrated asset in the NBA, and Kobe White. And they get rid of Vucevic, and they just bring in guards. They bring in Simon Sexton and Jaden Ivey and Rob Dillingham.
I like what Charlotte's done. And the pieces they've added that team.
4 threes already for Con Knipple in the first quarter tonight, and the Charlotte debut of Xavier Tillman tonight. He is in the game right now as Sexton gets the free throws to open the scoring here. Chicago really struggled. Lost 9 of their last 10. I don't think they're going to end up at 500 again this year. Derek White lob caught by Keita. Muscles it up and in. The Celtics determined pretty clearly to go to Keita here at the start.
Get Keita going something positive.
Buzelis. Jaylen Brown will pick him up. And Patrick Williams, he's going to launch a deep 3 over Keita and hit it.
That was deeper than deep 10.
He's had a good year shooting a 3, but he's become completely dependent on it. And I'm not sure he's good enough to just be a 3-point shooter. And for Jaylen Brown, Celtics down 5-2. Sam Hauser trying to tie it from the right wing, and the rim just spits it out.
Not the same thing from the other day.
Yeah, Sam says some rough luck here shooting. Switching to the left hand, Buzelis, great move around Hauser. Keita comes, crashes into him, and Buzelis loses the ball out of bounds. That easily could have been a foul on Keita.
Should have been a foul.
Which is what Buzelis is asking.
I mean, you go to the basket like that, Keita flies in. Should have been an easy foul.
Jaylen Brown. Left-hand dribble, falling away at the elbow. His jumper's good. 5-4. Chicago by 1. Jaylen Brown, before the game, honored with his Player of the Month award with his mom. It's got a cool thing on the court. And his Eastern Conference All-Star starting nod. Anthony Simons, first touch, guarded by Baylor Sharman. Simons wearing the number 22 for Chicago. Step back, took 19-footer, no good. The rebound for Keita.
Either he's going to have a great game, or it's going to be a game that sucks.
It's always the way it goes, right?
And in the middle.
Jaylen Brown against Patrick Williams, who jumps out in front of him. Ball move to Derek White. Straight away, Williams on him on the switch. Push pass right side. Hauser runs free. His 3 is online and good.
That time came off that pick. And it was a great pick and sit on the other side by Cater to give him that separation.
7-5, Boston by 2. Talked a little bit about why this game is so important for the Celtics. We'll get into it here if we get a whistle. Patrick Williams for Buzelis. Steps back into the corner, then throws his body into Cato and just bounces right off. Throws a bounce pass to the cutter. Simons coming strong. Catches, falls away in the baseline. Tough shot by Anthony Simons. Ties the game at 7.
2 or 3 guys were around him there.
Hauser for Derek White left side. Dribbles around Sexton. Moves to Cato at the free throw line. Looking for Jaylen Brown on the dribble handoff. Instead moves it to Hauser. Caden moving screen on Simons, gets away with it. Hauser knocks Simons down. Will turn around, 12-footer, no good. Gets his own rebound, flips it up. That is no good. And Caden gets the offensive rebound for a second. Was going to drive Max crazy by kicking the ball up, but instead decides, since there's no shot blocker down there, to put it back up and in. Celtics take the lead. Timeout, Billy Donovan.
Well, you also remember what Joe did last time when he kicked that ball out. He got the talking to of his life.
He kicked it out, and the basketball wasn't the only thing that ended up out. 9:05 to go, opening quarter. Boston 9, Chicago 7 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability. Nice. Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
What if your instincts could pay off? With Robinhood Prediction Markets, you could put your knowledge to work on the events that matter to you. Prediction Markets isn't just sports. It's the Fed rate decision, your favorite award show, and so much more beyond the playing field. Trade events with Robinhood. Visit Robinhood.com/predict. That's Robinhood.com/predict. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
Hi, this is Boston Ford Sam Hauser, and I'm proud to partner with Delta Dental of Massachusetts on Veterans Assist. Every time we record an assist this season, Delta Dental donates $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts University School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. This program makes a real difference, delivering dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Let's give our veterans something to smile about with the care they deserve. Join us in making it happen. Visit 985thesportshub.com/veterans to learn more. Together, we're empowering smiles, one assist at a time.
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit ClintonSavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
This is Boston's home for sports.
Celtics basketball presented by Amica Insurance. At Amica, they've built a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about their award-winning customer service. 9-7 is the Boston lead, nearly 3 minutes in. Ron Harper's appearance in the Rising Star game being honored here at the Garden right now. Eddie Palladino making that announcement. So if you didn't join us for Celtics tonight, here's why this game is so important. The Bulls are stumbling around here trying to put a lineup together. These are the easy games to let your mind wander to vacation. You get a little bit of senioritis on a day like this. The Celtics' next 8 road games are brutal. The schedule is really about to turn, and that's why games like this, if the Celtics want to have home court in the first round of the playoffs, want to stay in second like they are right now because the Knicks lost last night, these are games you have to win. Yabusele against Caden. Spinning, goes to the jump hook, no good. And the rebound for Baylor Shireman, who's a rebounding fool. Career high 13 here on Sunday afternoon. Shireman jumps to 12 feet, throws back to Hauser. Pretty good look. Straightaway 3 comes up short on the rebound for Anthony Simons. Diagonal lead for Colin Sexton. Oh. Sexton bounce entry. Yabusele all alone. Catches. Caden comes late, so it kicks out to Williams. Swung around to Simons for 3. And suddenly the ovation is so big for Anthony Simon. Got a big ovation when he was introduced in the starting lineup. Now it's like, uh-oh. That dude's on the other team. 10-9, Chicago with a lead. Jaylen Brown backs it out, watched by Patrick Williams. Vucevic getting ready to go to the scores table. It'll be the first one in. Jaylen drives, scoops at the rim. Patrick Williams altered the shot. Karam's off the glass all the way out to Shireman. Going to take a deep 3 because the shot clock didn't reset. And Buzelis comes in to grab the rebound of the Shireman miss. Celtics 4 of 10. Chicago 3 of 6 to start. Celtics getting a bunch of offensive rebounds. Yabusele swings to Buzelis, and his three is good. Back-to-back threes by Simons and Buzelis, and the Bulls have a 4-point lead, 13-9. Jaylen Brown looking for an opening behind the Queta screen. Patrick Williams bowls his way through that like a tackling dummy. Jaylen tries the other way. Simons jumps out at him. Entry to Queta, diving to the basket. Scores easily over Sexton, and Queta goes down, and Queta's hurt. Queta is hurt. He is holding on to the back of his ankle here, driving Patrick Williams. Blocked by Derek White, but he has the loose ball. Throws out to the open Buzelis for three as Queta finally hobbles back into the play. So threes on 3 straight possessions for Chicago. They've hit their first 4, lead by 5. Jaylen tries to cut 3 off that, and he does with a straightaway 3. 16-14, Chicago by 2. Queta just jumped right out. That looked like it could have been serious for a second. Sexton drives, switches to the right hand. Too much traffic there. White and Queta. He misses. Jaylen Brown has the rebound. Jaylen going to attack Patrick Williams and spin it back out of the wing. Jaylen dribbling between his legs. Lines up Williams. Pull up. 3. Got it.
Wow. Called that one. Talking about lined him up. He rocked him to sleep with that hesitation dribble.
Dribbled himself into rhythm. Back-to-back threes by Jaylen Brown. Celtics regain the lead. 17-16. Sexton, as Jaylen Brown punts the ball away. Sexton has it back on the wing. Queta comes out to challenge. Sexton and Buzelis not on the same page here, so Sexton going to try to take Queta himself. Left-hand dribble drive, pulls up, almost blocked from behind by Hauser. He missed it by a half an inch. Sexton knocks down the jumper, and Joe Mazulla will call timeout.
Both teams right now just kind of probing to see what the other one wants to do.
Both shooting very well at the start. 6:19 to go opening quarter. Chicago 18, Boston 17 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Every great team is built around its all-stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealers' award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco and Bronco Sport. Key players with iconic styling that sets them apart on the road. And all-terrain capability makes them ready for anything. Then there's the Ford Explorer with room for 7 passengers and lots of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Every part of your life deserves protection, from your car to your home to your family. At Amica Insurance, they're committed to helping you safeguard what matters most. For more than a century, Amica has provided personalized coverage and world-class service you can count on. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or life insurance, they'll help you find the right fit for your unique needs. Visit Amica.com to get a quote today, because peace of mind starts with protection.
Tender, all natural, and now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Value Pack Signature Select Boneless Chicken Breast or Thighs. It's now just $2.49 a pound when you use the digital coupon. Limit 2 through Thursday. Pick up boneless chicken with big savings. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order ahead for free curbside pickup or get delivery. Shaw's and Star Market. Proud to be local since 1860.
Nothing compares to catching your Boston Celtics live, and nobody knows that better than you, Celtics fans. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Boston Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Celtics tickets at Ticketmaster, even if you're headed to the game last minute. Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets, and there's no better brag than saying you saw it live. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics.
The Pats play on the Sports Hub.
I'm feeling good. It was good to be a part of practice yesterday with the main G League guys. Today is 39 weeks, so it's been a long journey. And it's just like the progression of rehab. It was the next step. Doesn't mean that, I'm coming back or I'm not. It's just following the plan.
More from Jason Tatum. We'll get to it as Pritchard kicks out to Jaylen Brown. Off balance three is no good. And the Bulls have the rebound. Nick Richards, Jaden Ivey in the game for the first time for Chicago. Vucevic, Pritchard, Ron Harper, and Ugo Gonzalez all off the bench to join Jaylen Brown. Big hockey substitution here for Joe Mazulla. Buzelis drives off balance run over the right hand. No good. Ugo with the defensive rebound. And the outlet to Jaylen Brown. Celtics down by one here midway through the first. A lot of Jason Tatum content over the last couple of days. Bounce pass kick out to Pritchard who knocks down a three.
Brown just going to load up.
Pritchard had a really rough game on Sunday. How many times has he had two bad games in a row?
Bounce back. He does that well.
20-18. Boston regains the lead. Simons pressured by Vucevic on the double till Ugo can get there. Nick Richards handoff and then throws a hard screen, barreling over Ugo and is called for the offensive foul.
See, this is one thing you're going to watch too. Watch Vuk play the defense. Now coming off blitzing the guard as he comes off the pick. Sometimes when you're not familiar, you stay home. Getting a little bit more familiar with what the Celtics do on their defensive end.
I'm not familiar with Nick Richards. He's played a lot of games. This is his 12th game against the Celtics. He has one win. Jaylen Brown catches, gets in deep. Pump fake on Patrick Williams. Here comes Richard from the backside. He has a shot block. Jaden Ivey, the new Bull, steps back on the wing. Launches a three, no good. The rebound for Ron Harper. Different look for Ron Harper here. On cornrows here with the headband. Jaylen Brown dribbles to the free throw line. Pull up on Richards. Jumper's good. I can't begin to list the things that Jaylen Brown makes look easy that are so hard to do.
But that time, going right back at the guy who just blocked his shot.
11-2 is the Boston run. Celtics by 4. 22-18. 4.5 to go right now in the first quarter if you're syncing up.
Blitz.
Simons. They'll go all over him. Step back. Tough three. No good. Front iron. Rebound. Ron Harper. Up the right side. Dad has some lineage with the Chicago Bulls. Jaylen Brown switches to the right hand. Bounce pass in the dunker spot. Ugo just dropped it. Chicago the other way. Jaden Ivey beats Pritchard down the floor and lays it in. Live ball turnover.
Jaden Ivey still working to get that foot speed back.
22-20. Celtics by 2. Pritchard left side of the floor against Richards. Patrolling to get in deep. Handoff Vucevic, and he's blocked by Buzelis. Vucevic had it back for a second, but it's knocked away. Vucevic gets a shot blocked by Buzelis. Buzelis left-hand dribble on the baseline. Harper slides his feet. He tiptoes the baseline, kick all the way out to Ivey. Pump fake on Pritchard. Pritchard all over him, so Ivey going to try to drive. Shut off at the free throw line. Throws out to Patrick Williams. His three is good.
Brown,
nice turnaround for Chicago.
Brown, you might want to just stay home.
Bulls have regained the lead. 23-22. We've already had 6 lead changes in the first 9 minutes tonight. Vucevic finds the cutter. Ugo gets in deep, gets bumped by Buzelis, and he drops the ball out of bounds. Ugo making the replay signal. I don't think they're going to use it on a challenge here.
Joe.
Instead, Joe's going to say, I'll tell you what, why don't you come look at the replay because you're going to come sit with me as I put Jordan Walsh in the game.
Joe said, get him out of there.
Now, Ugo just, I think, was coming back to get yelled at. They can't make the substitution. That's what it is. As the Bulls inbound it. Leading by 1 with 3:14 to go in the first quarter. Now, Rob Dillingham had a good game in here early last season playing for Minnesota. Richards drops it, and Richard, though, can't get to it. It's an over and back. Chicago turnover.
Well, that's the thing for a guard, boy, in those situations. You absolutely hate, boy.
We've got the Hall of Fame finalists here I'm going to get for you when we get a second, which we rarely do. The up and down, back and forth 2026 NBA. Hitting 3 minutes remaining first quarter right now. Celtics with the ball down by 1. Hayden Pritchard moves it to Vucevic. Entry to Jordan Walsh. He up fakes from the corner. Bounce entry. Vucevic just got pulled down by Dillingham, who knew it wasn't going to be able to deal with that size.
And got to put that ball up in the air. So far, that's what they've done. Through these grounders to a big on the inside. Throw the ball up. Make him go get it. Use his size to his advantage.
2 Celtic ties on the Hall of Fame finalist list. Doc Rivers, that was expected. And Blake Griffin is the finalist. Peyton Pritchard straight away. Right-hand dribble on Ivey. Ivey shuts that off. Pritchard bounce pass to the top of the circle. Vucevic turns, going to drive on Richards. Shows him the ball, a pump fake, but he misses the jump hook in close. And Chicago can't get the rebound. That goes out of bounds off Richards. Celtics will get it back.
Well, great pump fake. Got his man up in the air. Turned around with a little jump hook. Put a little bit too much on it. Bounced right off the rim.
Vucevic has made two nice moves, but has been unable to finish at the rim. Vucevic, emotional game for him, too. Ball moves left side to Pritchard. His three is no good. Long rebound headed for the corner. Harper, great save to Pritchard. Pritchard attacks the paint, scoops and scores. Bulls got running around trying to chase that loose ball.
Harper made that happen with the quick hands.
Celtics back in front. Dillingham, explosive speed, gets to the paint, then moves to the corner where it's picked up by Jaylen Brown. Jaylen trying to go the distance. Bulls get back defensively. Vucevic swings to Pritchard left side against Ivey. Right-hand dribble. Pritchard shovels it in deep. Vucevic turns. This jump hook is good over Richards.
Well, he likes that. Going off the left shoulder then. This time fall away.
Celtics spot three. Nick Richards swings to Jaden Ivey. Throws out to the corner. Oop. Long jumper is no good, and the rebound belongs to Vucevic.
He almost banked that sucker in.
Jaylen Brown. Right-hand dribble, and he's fouled, reached in by Richards.
Now, those aren't smart plays. If Brown is going to his right, going away from the rim, did not have an angle at all, don't foul him. Don't bail him out. Now shoots a couple of free throws.
Vucevic, 5 minutes. Remember, he had to come out. That was another big factor on Sunday, is that he picked up a third foul in his first sequence in the game and couldn't come back in the first half. Jaylen Brown gets the first free throw.
We'll see how long Cato will be out if he'll come back. Twisted his ankle or something. Well, he's back now.
He's back on the bench. Kevin Johnson is on the list. Amari Stoudemire and Buck Williams are the players. Kelvin Sampson is the coach. Mark Few and Joey Crawford is the referee. On the list, Hall of Fame finalist. Free throws good for Jaylen Brown. Celtics now lead 28-23 with 1:40 to go in the first quarter. Jaylen up to 12 first quarter points. Down the right side, exploding Dillingham. Bounce pass, drop by Richards. Has it back, forced it over Vucevic. Bad shot. He was off balance. Jordan Walsh has the rebound.
Dillingham's bad hands.
Pritchard switches to the left hand. Ivey on his shoulder. Pritchard throws back to Vucevic. Up fakes the three. Going to drive, go right at Richards. Kick out, deflected by Patrick Williams. And Vucevic turns it over, trying to force it to Jordan Walsh in the corner. Still being too unselfish. Cross-court pass, though, by Williams. Right to Jordan Walsh.
Trying to make an extra pass. Sometimes with your offense, it's just not there.
4 turnovers for each side here in the first quarter. Pritchard finds it open. Vucevic for three.
And that time he just kind of looked at it and said, yeah, right there, comfortable.
Eddie Palladino's already gone to Vooch on the public address calls here. 31-23, Celtics have their largest lead, up by 8. Jaden Ivey as Pritchard fight through the Yabusele screen and stays in front of him. Now Jordan Walsh on the switch. Ivey ducks his shoulder. Drives strong, switches to the left hand and scores over Jordan Walsh. Nice move to end the 9-0 Boston run.
Thing that he has. Ivey has tremendous speed. Sometimes doesn't know how to use it.
Pritchard bumps Ivey away and steps back into a three and just drills it. Said you're not getting 2 bad games from Pritchard in a row.
Yeah, he's sure proving that right now. That was a great shot.
Celtics now 6 of 11 from 3. They have their largest lead up by 9. Dillingham dribbles to the free throw line. Pull up on Harper. Knocks down a jumper.
Wasn't going to make that the next pass.
Celtics can hold for the final shot now. Bulls 10 of 20, 5 of 8 from 3. They're not going to shoot much better than that, but they trail by 7 here. Shot clock is off. 12 seconds to go in the first quarter. Pritchard with 8, Jaylen Brown with 12. They blitzed Pritchard with 7 seconds to go as Dillingham in front of him. Spins, drives, paint, pump fake, step back, high arcing jumper is good. Peyton Pritchard doing Peyton Pritchard things. 10 points for him in the first quarter. Half-court shot from Williams, hits the glass and nothing else. And the Celtics, who trailed for much of this quarter, are going to lead by 9 at the end of 1 at the Garden. Boston 36, Chicago 27 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to take an adventure with rugged capability and commanding style. It's time for powerful performance, plus plenty of room inside. Start your journey in a brand new vehicle. Check out the Honda Ridgeline, Pilot, Passport, or CR-V.
See dealer for financing details.
Bob's a financial professional who's currently enjoying a win-win scenario, meeting with a valued client and enjoying a round of golf. But Bob's used to win-win scenarios because he works with Mass Mutual, who not only provides the freedom and flexibility to offer his clients products and solutions that meet their needs, they offer Bob the autonomy, compensation, and optional home office support that meet his. Win-win. Success for your clients and yourself. The feeling is MassMutual. Learn more at massmutual.com/wealthmanagement.
Hi, it's Jason Todd from Blue Sky Restoration. All basketball season, Blue Sky is restoring historic garden moments on the parquet. Tune into the Celtics Radio Network every home game to hear this date in history restored by Blue Sky. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. Restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow.
Now at Wendy's, you can go big, biggie, or biggier. With our new $4, $6, or $8 meal, you choose your deal, as you should. Sorry, I get fired up when I'm talking deals. More biggie options, more of what you really want at Wendy's.
Price and participation may vary. Single items at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii.
Michelin Winter Tires offer confidence in all types of winter conditions. And Town Fair Tire offers every long-lasting, fuel-efficient Michelin tire at the guaranteed lowest price. Plus, Town Fair gives you the most free services for life with your purchase of Michelin Winter Tires that keep you going for years to come. With a guaranteed best deal on Michelin tires, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. And I mean nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
The Celtics play on the Sports Hub.
We're packed in here tight from the start of the game for the national anthem, which is brought to you by MassMutual, planning and protection on and off the court. Ford F-150 first quarter of tonight's game was brought to you by your New England Ford dealers and Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 49 years. We go to the second quarter as soon as we take 10 seconds for station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub. Media Group Station.
Grandy and Max sold out TD Garden. Vucevic went to the scores table and then realized he was in the game. And he had to get on the floor quickly as the Bulls have the ball. Going left to right to begin this second quarter. Rob Dillingham drives, spins, exposed the ball. Easy strip for Peyton Pritchard, leading a 3-on-3 the other way. Pritchard steps into the paint, throws it to the corner. Hauser not in shooting position. Bad pass out to Derek White, who fumbles it. Can he save it? Wow. He can, and throw it all the way out to Jordan Walsh on the far side, keeping the possession alive. Pritchard, long cross court. Derek White in the corner, puts to the floor, finds Vucevic in the paint for the short little flip shot that's good. And the Celtics are just playing at a faster speed on the offensive glass.
They saved that work, though. White was almost in the front row.
Vucevic and Pritchard, 17 off the bench. Sexton drives, has the ball slapped away off his own knee out of bounds. Chicago now 6 turnovers here in the first half. Celtics have an 11-point lead and the ball.
Looking for that contact as he went towards the hole, but left the ball out exposed.
Derek White has not taken a shot yet in 8 minutes, and the Celtics are up by 11. Here is Derek White taking a shot from 18. No good, back iron, and the rebound for Anthony Simons.
Is that bothering you now?
A little bit.
Being concerned. Whoa.
Simons takes the pass from Ivy. Trail 3 is no good. The rebound for Vucevic. Is it a result of him not shooting well, is the question. Pritchard takes the handoff from Derek White, launches a 3. It's no good, but they're going to wipe it away anyway because Pritchard took out, or Vucevic took out Jaden Ivey in front of Pritchard. Picks up the offensive foul.
Guys are really getting smart by running into these picks and almost catapulting themselves in these picks.
Rob Dillingham switches to the left hand. Good first step. Moves to the free throw line. Yabusele doesn't want to shoot from there. Going to return it instead of Dillingham. Dillingham skip pass into the right corner for Sexton 3, which is no good. Rebound to the weak side for Peyton Pritchard. Celtics +6 on the glass. Pritchard into the front court. Switches to the right hand. Blows by Yabusele. Just reaches out to try to stop him from going by and commits the easy foul.
Yabusele has lost a little weight. He's gotten a lot smaller. But still, that's a big man and move that big body like that.
Really reinvented himself to get back in the league.
Sexton fell down.
Yeah, Sexton, right. He's Hauser.
Everybody trying to fall down.
Pritchard against Dillingham. Left-hand dribble drive, strong into the paint, exposes the ball. Lost it for a second, loose on the floor. There's a rare Peyton Pritchard turnover on the offensive end in the paint with losing his dribble.
Chicago grabs timeout.
Yeah, Chicago, Yabusele on the floor grabs the timeout, so we will take it. Peyton Pritchard leading the NBA assist-to-turnover ratio, but this gives it here to Chicago, and they'll have it when we return. 10:07 to go first half. Boston 38, Chicago 27 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit clintonsavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
When you're thinking about your next haircut, use your head. Head to any of the 120 Boston and Providence Supercuts salons. Supercuts, real smart hair.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Turn what you no longer need into something meaningful. Donate gently used clothing and household items to Morgan Memorial Goodwill Industries. Donate today. Create new lives. GoodwillMass.org.
Come join figure skating legend Nancy Kerrigan on Thursday, February 12th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Linfield Marketplace Ice Rink for a group skating lesson, photos, skate rentals, and even hot cocoa. And it's all free thanks to Revise. Call Revise.com.
Too many veterans in Massachusetts are living without the dental care they deserve, jeopardizing their oral health and overall health. Hi, I'm Boston forward Sam Hauser, and that's why I've joined the Delta Dental of Massachusetts for Veterans Assist. This season, with every assist on the court, Delta Dental donates $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. Together, we're opening doors to critical oral health care for veterans experiencing housing challenges. They've served us, now it's our turn to serve them. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/veterans.
The Revolution play on the Sports Hub.
Celtics on a 16-4 run spanning the quarter break. Up by 11, 38-27. Already 10 assists on their 15 field goals with each one. Delta Dental donates another $25 to the Tufts School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. Follow along at 985thesportshub.com/veterans. At crossover time of year, Patriots closing news conferences today, discussing what we knew were the injuries in the offensive line and obviously the Drake May. Red Sox pitchers and catchers. A chance Trevor Story agrees to play second base. Red Sox make a trade this week. So crossover time. Bruins are off for the Olympics. Jordan Walsh punches the ball away from Simons. Clean steal. Goes the distance. Two-hand slam. How about that? Ooh. Right off the timeout, off the side out of bounds. Jordan Walsh just reached in and ripped it away from Anthony Simons.
Now, if there's one thing that Simons had trouble with, that was handling the basketball with pressure on.
Celtics by 13 now. Simons lobs it, bad pass, but it somehow eludes Yabusele, but gets to Sexton, who spins, drives, and lays it up and in. He can always score. 40-29, Boston by 11. Still early second quarter, Derek White. Watched by Yabusele. Setting up the play, switches to the right hand, going to drive deep, runs it off the window and in because Vucevic got tangled up with Sexton. That opened up a lane. First bucket, first points for Derek White. 42-29, Celtics by 13. Dillingham on the right side against Derek White. Steps to his left, quick three, no good. Rebound, Jordan Walsh. Celtics look really good on the glass here, +7 in the first half. Pritchard against Simons, takes the handoff back from Vucevic. Push pass to the left wing. Hauser high, arcing three is good.
He's already had that ball on his fingertips and, almost still in the backcourt.
Yeah, Jordan Walsh knocked away from Simons, out of bounds. Chicago, they calling a foul. They are on Jordan Walsh here, but those are the kind of fouls Joe Mazulla will live with.
He is active, though. Anytime you guys active like that in the backcourt, man.
It is looking like the Celtics have the mindset you have to have on a night like this.
Well, and the mindset also of bouncing back after playing a poor game.
Just like the Knicks did after getting crushed by Detroit, and then they had the letdown against Indiana, and they are up on the second night of the back-to-back at Philadelphia tonight. Sixers playing well. The Cavs, very quietly, are climbing the ladder and are right on the Celtics' heels. Left-hand dribble drive. Dillingham switches to the right, runs it off the window. No good. No sniff of an offensive rebound here for Chicago, and Richards. Good box out. That was Hauser. Derek White behind the Queta screen. Derek White gets in deep and flips it up awkwardly. He was looking for Queta. It wasn't there, so he tried to take a shot. Jordan Walsh has the offensive rebound, attacks and scores.
And Jordan Walsh doing a much better job now, starting to look at the rim.
That's a really good-looking first half here for Jordan Walsh. 47-29. Celtics have their largest lead. Buzelis drives, kick out Simons, tries to turn the corner on Walsh, gets to the dotted line, flips it up and in with that soft touch.
Well, he does have that in his arsenal, especially going back to his right hand.
Derek White lead for Sam Hauser. Return to Derek White straight away. Skip pass right side. Pritchard thought about the three. Instead takes the dribble handoff back from Queta. Drives on Richards. Gets in deep. Goes off the window and in. It is amazing how often Pritchard beats 7-footers at the rim.
He just pulled him and got that separation with the shoulder.
Big bounce back half for Pritchard. 12 points on 6 shots. Sexton turns the corner. Tried to move it to the middle. And he hit Nick Richards in the worst possible place.
Richards' hands are terrible.
Exactly. Derek White gets it back from Hauser. Thought about the three. Instead, puts it back in his pocket, zips the entry to Queta, and Simons just grabs a hold of him like it was a rodeo to prevent him from scoring easily.
Knew where he was going, knew what he was going to do with that basketball.
Smile on the face of Anthony Simons as he and Derek White catch up. He loved his time here. Celtics fans were very quickly falling in love with Anthony Simons, but the reality of the odds of being able to re-sign Simons for what he's going to get on the open market.
I talked to Brad briefly about that. Brad said one of those things, again, distasteful things that he has to do.
Pritchard again going right at Richards. Here's the step back. Free throw line jumper is good. And Peyton Pritchard is just taking the 7-footer to the basketball woodshed.
Yeah.
Celtics up by 20 now.
See how Richardson gets pulled around by a guy that's small.
51-31. Patrick Williams for Buzelis. Derek White trying to hold his ground. Buzelis spins, goes to the left hand, lays it up. He got to the cup but couldn't finish. Queta has the rebound. Celtics by 20 on the ball. Pritchard for Derek White straight away. Derek White holding it, moves it to Queta, fakes the handoff back to White instead, diagonals out to Pritchard. Pritchard, couple of dribbles to the right hand, zips it to the corner. Derek White, jump pass out to an open Sam Hauser for 3. And this is a beatdown. Timeout, Billy Donovan.
Great pass. You're talking about swinging the ball. Barely touched Derek White's fingertips where he was kicking that ball over to a shooter.
How about a 32-8 run for the Celtics, and they lead by 23. 6:27 to go first half. Boston 54, Chicago 31 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Every part of your life deserves protection. From your car to your home to your family. At Amica Insurance, they're committed to helping you safeguard what matters most. For more than a century, Amica has provided personalized coverage and world-class service you can count on. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or life insurance, they'll help you find the right fit for your unique needs. Visit Amica.com to get a quote today, because peace of mind starts with protection.
Imagine looking up and seeing 49 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 49 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the F-150 and the strong, hard-working Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2025 CY total sales.
Score a touchdown with all your fans. Get ready for the game with a trip to Shaw's or Star Market. Tackle your hungry team with Shaw's and Star Market party platters. Pick up sandwich platters, wing platters, shrimp platters, veggie and cookie platters that'll leave your fans cheering for more. Order ahead in-store, by phone, or online at shaws.com or starmarket.com. Shaw's and Star Market party platters are made fresh, so you always win. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Champions play here, the Sports Hub.
Coming up at halftime, Joe Murray, who did not like Finland at all today, and he turned out to be right. The Opening day of the Men's Olympic Hockey Tournament. We'll update you on all the goings-on in Milan. Not to mention a crowded night in the NBA. Just about everybody playing tonight on what is the next to last night. Most teams last night before the All-Star break. There will be a few games tomorrow. Spring training pitchers and catchers. Some magical words for those of us that love the game. There's some stat that came out today that said the Red Sox are the only team projected to not have a 20 home run hitter this year. That is not going to play out. Mazulla drives, high arcing runner with the right hand. He just palms the ball like a statue. You can't get it away from him when he gets to the cup and lays it in.
That's where he is so athletic. He would just go to his right this time with a little finger roll.
54-33, Celtics by 21 exactly midway through the second quarter right now. If you're syncing up, Derek White kick out Jordan Walsh, who's looked really good here early on. Peyton Pritchard is already a plus 22 in this game. Derek White pull up three, got it. When the Celtics shoot threes, they have been unbeatable this year. They're 9 of 14 to begin the game tonight. They're shooting 62%, coming off the worst offensive game of the Joe Mazulla era Sunday against New York. It's amazing what can happen in a one-game turnaround. Here's the entry, Nick Richards, blocked from behind by Kata. He can't even get a shot off. Derek White has the loose ball. Nick Richards is having a rough go. 1-10 in his career against the Celtics. Derek White turns Richards around, gets to the free throw line, but he misses the jumper. And Mazulla has the rebound. Celtics by 24, their largest lead. Mazulla drives, stumbles in the paint, throws out to Sexton. One dribble in on Derek White. Kata waiting in the paint. Good help from Kata. He's got so much better at that.
Kata down on his crouch here.
Against Sexton. Sexton considering his options here. Going to pull up, shoot a three from the right side. Swing. That was the Raiders of the Lost Ark move where Kata was doing all his defensive stuff and throwing the sword around. Exactly. Sexton just shoots him down with a three. 57-36. Google it, kids. Oh. Bounce pass into the pocket to Jordan Walsh, but he got fouled, held on to by Patrick Williams.
Better understanding. Kata's getting better understanding how to move his feet, how to bend his knees. You know, for big, normie guys like that, always standing up erect. In the NBA, what you have to do, you have to kind of lean. And when you're leaning like that, you can explode off those toes a lot quicker.
Celtics putting together one of their best offensive halves of the year. They've averaged 1.5 points per possession 8 times this year and a half. And that's where they are right now, leading by 21. Bad bounce pass from Jaylen Brown to Kata, but it got kicked. So that will reset the shot clock.
I think what they've decided to do, they're going to double team Brown with most of these plays and expect Kata to try to beat him going back towards the basket.
No Bulls in double figures. 14 for Pritchard, 12 for Jaylen Brown. Celtics shooting a big number here. 61% in the first half. Jaylen draws that double team. Kick out Derek White. Going to spin on Ivy. Gets in deep. Scoops off the window. No good. Offensive rebound put back for Kata, but that won't count because Derek White got fouled on his drive to the basket.
A lot of times they won't give you that play. Even when you go in and you release the basketball and then the defender hits you after you released it.
Knicks up by 13 at Philadelphia. Second night of a back-to-back after losing that overtime game. Crazy game last night in New York. Fans were leaving early at the end of regulation with the Pacers up, and what I tweeted last night as it was going on is Derek White misses the first free throw. If you leave a Knicks-Pacers game early at Madison Square Garden, you should have your season tickets revoked, because you should know better at this point. And the Knicks somehow forced overtime after Siakam just kept missing free throw after free throw after free throw last night. He was the worst free throw shooter on the floor, and they kept going to him. And the Knicks kept fouling, and Towns hit 2 clutch free throws, sending that game to overtime after Neesmith fouled Towns with 0.2 of a second left, giving him the free throws to force overtime. That's what put the Celtics back into second place in the East, and they'll have to win tonight to stay there if the Knicks stay up, and they're up by 16 at Philadelphia. Derek White gets 1 of 2. 58-36. Boston by 22. 4:28 to go in the first half. No Embiid tonight for Philadelphia. Jaden Ivey behind the back bounce pass. Yabusele swings to Dillingham. Up fakes, takes 1 step in, then throws to the corner. Sexton drives, kick back out. Pretty good look for Ivey for 3. No good back iron. Rebound Derek White.
Never really been his forte, Ivy.
Pull up three in transition for Jaylen Brown. No good. He got knocked down by Patrick Williams. No call. Sexton lobs it ahead to Dillingham. Dillingham's going right at Vucevic. Dribbles around him, scoops it up and in. He just blew right by Vucevic.
That dude got some speed, Dillingham.
He's a really intriguing young player. I like that they took a chance on him. It's just to give up to Sumu. Derek White for Vucevic. Finds Jordan Walsh in the dunker spot. A kick back out. Gonzalez to White. Swung to Vucevic. Straightaway three is good. Second three for Vucevic. He's the third Celtic. It's the three. Rebound Ugo Gonzalez. Celtics by 23 on the ball with 3:27 to go in the first half. Derek White gets the high screen from Vucevic. Bounce pass for Vuce. Roll out to an open Jordan Walsh. Three rims out. Rebound headed to the corner. Vuce has got it. Finds Jordan Walsh. Drives. Flips it up and in. Scoring the foul. Jordan Walsh looks like the guy we saw that was on a roll back in December.
Well, you know, one thing you look at, guys don't want to go back to the bench. And Joe Mazulla, if you're not playing well, you're not one of those divine three, those minutes can be taken away from you. Jordan Walsh is making a concerted effort right now to say, I need to be there.
And that causes stress when you're playing, that you could lose your time, but it gives hope when you're not playing, that you could easily be back in there, and that's what we've seen all year.
Well, and that's, but that's life, though. Life is about stress and stressful situations. And it's the people who adapt to those.
And if you learn a little Spanish along the way, no harm. Jordan Walsh gets the three-point play. It is a 26-point Boston lead, 64-38. The halftime show was awesome. Ivy down the left side. Crazy scoop up and good. Score to the foul on Jordan Walsh. That's a great job by Jaden Ivey. And that, you said he can't shoot threes, and he can't yet, but he can do that.
Well, let's think about him. He has so much quickness. We're talking about if he could ever harness that quickness and learn how to just put it in a bottle and use it to good, he'd be so much better. But sometimes he's so fast, he dribbles himself right out of bounds.
You knew Detroit was going to give up Jaden Ivey to get something. I'm surprised, and I think Herter's a great fit. It just seemed like they could have gotten more for Jaden Ivey. Three-point play, 64-41. Boston by 23. Exactly 3 minutes remaining right now in the first half if you're syncing up. Peyton Pritchard. Or Jaylen Brown out in the logo. Wants Vuce to set a screen. Instead, he's going to drive, take Ivy with him. He shoves Ivy away and lays it in with the left hand.
Correct. And then with the body, just knocked him aside.
66-41. Jalen's up to 14. Dillingham, crazy drive, but he gets it out to Yabusele. Ivy up fakes on Derek White, shovels to the corner. Simon steps away from Derek White. Three is no good. Derek White just gave up like he's going to make that shot, but he missed it. Like, oh, man, I let him get away. Jaylen Brown spins on Ivy, turns towards the basket, goes to the right hand and scores. And Jaylen Brown now putting his imprint on it.
Jaylen Brown playing like an all-star.
Celtics looking for the knockout early here, up by 27. Dillingham. Left-hand dribble drive. Derek White stays with him, forces a crazy tough shot. No good. Another rebound is the fourth for Vucevic.
Numbers.
Derek White, lead for Jaylen. Open three, right side, way short. Offensive rebound, though, Vucevic. Celtics dominating the glass here. Dominating it, 25-10. Derek White enters the Vucevic, tried to make the extra pass for Pritchard, and he dropped it out of bounds. Pritchard says, my bad. Let's see who gets the turnover. They're going to give it to Pritchard, so that's his second tonight.
That's right, around his fingertips.
Last 21 games, that's a quarter of a season now. 113 assists, 18 turnovers for Peyton Pritchard. That's a 6-to-1 ratio. And to have 18 turnovers in 700 minutes when you're one of the primary ball handlers, that's a staggeringly low number. Buzelis enters to Yabusele. One dribble handoff. Simon steps to his left. Fall away three. No good. And the rebound for Jaylen Brown. Simon is cooled off now.
A good one.
1 for 5 from 3. Jaylen Brown tries to switch to the left hand. Gets tripped by Yabusele. Took kind of a tough fall. Yabusele going to be charged with a foul. Chicago long since over the limit. Jaylen taking a long break, but he's got a smile on his face as Vucevic pulls him back up. Yabusele's a big boy to dribble around. Jaylen goes to the line. Celtics looking to get to 70 here with 1:37 to go in the first half. And this is a Celtics team that has really struggled scoring over the last few games. Obviously just on Sunday afternoon, just 89 points. Season low in pretty much every offensive category Sunday as Jaylen gets the first free throw. They could have 89 by the middle of the third quarter here tonight. Knicks are now up by 20, by the way, at Philadelphia. Maxey and Edgecombe are playing, but Joel Embiid is not. Sixers are up to 6th now in the Eastern Conference. It's really tight. Boston, New York, Cleveland, Toronto, and Philly. And even Orlando's only a game and a half behind the Sixers now for all their troubles. Jaylen Brown gets the free throws. The Celtics have 70 points on the board with 1:36 to go in the first half. This is a 48-18 run. 48-18. Bounce entry. Caught by Patrick Williams. Steps through on Vucevic and missed the layup. Offensive rebound. Nobody boxed out the putback for Olberg. And we're at 70-43. I'll tell you what, I'm laughing here. Saying Eddie didn't know who scored that basket. Pritchard dribbles in deep, steps back on Olberg, and hits the short little baseline jumper. Celtics 36 in the first quarter, 36 already in the second with exactly 1 minute to go right now. Dillingham explodes into the front court.
Dillingham is a correct ball player.
He's flying.
He's just going.
Patrick Williams, guarded by Jaylen Brown. And it's to Aldrich, UC Riverside. Tries to muscle his way through on Vucevic, but he missed the left-hand layup. I'm sure he learned a couple of things from Vuce. The rookie from Australia, now Celtics with a 2-for-1, leading by 29. Jaylen Brown moving to his right. Dribbles around Olberg, enters into Vucevic. You feeling contact, threw it towards the rim. Can't believe he didn't get a call there. That was ugly. Buzelis goes the distance and has the ball knocked away out of bounds. They're going to give this to Chicago. They're letting fouls go on both sides here.
Maybe somebody else got someplace to go.
I was exactly thinking the same thing. A little senioritis for the officiating crew tonight. John Goble, Sean Corbin, and Danica Baruti. Celtics looking for their 9th 30-point lead of the year, but an under out of bounds gives Simons an open three. Missed it. He's now 1 for 6 from 3, but the rebound comes all the way out to him. 4-second differential on the 2 clocks. Simons dribbles on the baseline, kicks all the way out to the wing. Dillingham up fakes a 3. Ball fake, drives, runs into Ugo, and the ball goes out of bounds. Leaves the Bulls 4.5 to shoot. There's 8.7 on the clock. There was no shot there, so the shot clock, which came off, should not. Peyton Pritchard saw it right away. He's telling John Goble there should be 4.5 on the shot clock here. Oh, they're calling a foul. That's what Peyton Pritchard didn't realize it because there was no announcement or no real signal that they had called a foul. So Dillingham will go to the line.
Dillingham was looking to make a pass now. Boy, he's one of these guys. I can see him in a rec game, boy, just zipping along.
G League down in Atlanta. Kentucky come up through there. Misses the second free throw. Celtics have it. 6 seconds to go. Looking for a 30-point lead with a make. Jaylen Brown, 2 seconds. Finds Vooch for the fall-away 3. No good at the buzzer. And that will do it for another big offensive first half for the Celtics. They scored 89 points in their loss here on Sunday. 72 in the first half tonight. They'll take a 28-point lead to the locker room. Coming up, Joe Murray scores from around the NBA on a very busy night. Winter Olympics. He's got it all for you. And back here at the Garden as the Celtics try to go into the All-Star break in second place in the Eastern Conference. They're halfway home. They lead the Bulls 72-44. Halftime in the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Now at Wendy's, you can go big, biggie, or biggier. With our new $4, $6, or $8 meal, you choose your deal, as you should. Sorry, I get fired up when I'm talking deals. More biggie options, more of what you really want at Wendy's.
Price and participation may vary. Single items at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligent finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
Dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but catching them from the hardwood is a whole different experience because nothing compares to catching the Celtics in person. And that all starts by buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. From seeing your favorite Celtics stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. And even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. So put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics. Celtics. And we'll see you courtside, Boston.
98.5 The Sports Hub and the Celtics Radio Network welcome the following new partners. Delta Dental of Massachusetts. They've teamed up with Boston's Sam Hauser for Veterans Assist to help deliver dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Blue Sky Restoration. Tune in to hear this date in history being restored by Blue Sky all season long. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. And your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado. From the home of the Celtics, thank you for joining our winning team.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Hey, it's Felger here for Cambridge Savings Bank, my official bank. Whether you're looking to grow your successful business or start a new venture, count on Cambridge Savings Bank for service and support at every step of your journey. Member FDIC.
Boston Sports Talk, the Sports Hub.
Jaylen Brown spins on Ivy, turns towards the basket, goes to the right hand and scores. And Jaylen Brown now putting his imprint on it.
Jaylen Brown playing like an all-star.
Celtics looking for the knockout early here, up by 27.
All right, welcome into Celtics halftime. I'm Joe Murray, and the player taking care of business in the first half is Jaylen Brown, which is presented by Cambridge Savings Bank. Taking care of business starts with a great team. With CSB, you got a partner who puts you first so you can focus on what matters most. Visit CambridgeSavings.com or stop by a branch to start your relationship today. Member FDIC. Well, what a 72 points? That's pretty good, huh? That's good. 72 first half points for the Green as they have only allowed 44. And, of course, Jaylen Brown, 18 first half points in 17 minutes. He was 6 of 11 from the field. He hit 2 threes. All right, he hit 4 free throws. We like that. 2 rebounds, 2 assists. He is just leading the way right now for the Green. Someone else who's leading the way, well, he's doing pretty well since coming off the bench. Overall, he's been pretty awesome. He's on his way to another awesome night. His name, PP Peyton Pritchard.
Pritchard bumps Ivy away and steps back into a 3 and just drills it. Said you're not getting 2 bad games from Pritchard in a row.
He's sure proving that right now. That was a great shot.
Celtics now 6 of 11 from 3. They have their largest lead up by 9.
Yeah, Pritchard's had 16 or more points in 4 of the last 5 games. Of course, struggled the other night, but 7 of 8 from the field, 2 for 3 from downtown, 4 first half assists, 2 rebounds, 1 steal, plus 24 so far in the first half. Well, you didn't know if he was going to play tonight or not, but he's got 3 threes in the first half. He's played 13 minutes, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 rebounds. He's the Sam Hauser party for 3.
Jaylen Brown against Patrick Williams, who jumps out in front of him. Ball move to Derek White. Straight away, Williams on him on the switch. Push pass right side. Hauser runs free. His 3 is online and good.
That time came off that pick. It was a great pick being set on the other side by Cater to give him that separation.
7-5, Boston by 2.
The Celtics are shooting a healthy 53% from 3, 10 for 19. They are. That's good. The rest of the starters in this one, Baylor Shireman, 6 minutes. Took a 3, missed. Derek White's got 6 first half points in 18 minutes, while Neemias Queta had a little scare. He had a nice little dunk and then might have rolled his ankle left, came back. He's good now. 6 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block for Neemias, who's doing very well. Rest of the Celtics getting action tonight. Jordan Walsh has 7 first half points in 12 minutes. Ron Harper Jr. has 6, while Hugo Gonzalez has played 8. And while the player acquired in the trade against his former team tonight, I like to call him Vooch, Nikola Vucevic, 10 points in 14 minutes.
Derek White for Vucevic. Finds Jordan Walsh in the dunker spot and kick back out. Gonzalez to White. Swung to Vucevic. Straight away 3 is good.
Vooch!
Second 3 for Vucevic. He's the 3rd Celtic in double figures.
No, I figured I started it first, so now everyone's calling him Vooch. Can I take credit for that, please? 14 minutes, 4 for 8 from the field, 6 rebounds so far, 1 assist, 1 steal. He has been what the doctor has ordered in the Anthony Simons trade. Speaking of him, Simons, starting tonight, 7 points in 19 minutes, and they need more points because they only scored 44. That's because of the Celtics. Well, we'll take a look around the NBA and take a look at that scoreboard tonight. Some other news going on. And the Olympics ongoing, and the Red Sox pitchers and catchers have all met up. We'll have more coming up here on the other side. I'm Joe Murray on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports of Celtics Radio Network.
When you donate to Morgan Memorial Goodwill Industries, your stuff doesn't just get a second life. People do. Your gently used clothing and household items support job training, career paths, and real opportunities in our communities. Clean out your closet and help someone move forward. Donate today. Create new lives. GoodwillMass.org.
Hi, I'm Richard Brackett with the Federal and Stazione de Federal. Avoid the Valentine's Day rush. Come in with your date all week long and get the same great specials at both Waltham restaurants. Join David Alphonse at the Federal for the Lover's Delight, a flavorful, juicy filet mignon with a sweet buttered lobster tail. If it's Italian you desire, visit me at Stazione, where love is simmered slowly with our tender veal medallions and delicious baked stuffed shrimp. Begin your evening with our world-class wine list and complete your experience with our pastry chef Michelle's delectable chocolate desserts. Make your Valentine's reservation today at the Federal and Stazione de Federal. Grazie.
Visit New England's largest Volkswagen dealer group, Colonial VW of Medford, Wellesley, and Westboro, or go to colonialvw.com to choose from over 500 new vehicles in stock. Take advantage of incredible President's Day offers going on all month long, including special rates for select 2026 models and their true zero-down lease on the versatile Tiguan, sporty Taos, and spacious 7-seat Atlas, and zero security deposit and zero to its signing. Visit colonialvw.com before the end of the month so you don't miss out on your amazing President's Day offer.
Hey, it's Maz for Jackpocket, America's #1 lottery app, which now lets you order Keno tickets right on your smartphone. That's right, you can now play Keno from anywhere in Massachusetts on the Jackpocket lottery app. Jackpocket already has your favorites like Powerball, daily games, and scratch tickets, but now you can even order official Massachusetts Keno tickets right on the app. Jackpocket is giving you a chance to win every few minutes, so don't wait. Start ordering your Keno tickets today, and it's simple. All you have to do is download the Jackpocket lottery app, sign up with the code JPHUB, and new customers get 10 free Keno tickets. That's code JPHUB. It's the same Keno you love playing, now available right on your smartphone with Jackpocket.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-327-5050 in Massachusetts. 18 or older. Jackpocket is a lottery courier and not affiliated with any state lottery. Eligibility restrictions apply. Keno offer only available in Massachusetts. Scratch off subject to availability. Opt in for $10 in non-withdrawable lottery credits that expire in 7 days. Terms at jkpt.co/jp10.
When your heat or hot water goes out, waiting isn't an option. Super Service today is overstocked with water heaters, furnaces, boilers, and heat pumps, ready for same-day replacement, day or night, and always done right. Visit superservicetoday.com.
For the best deal on any name brand tire, get to Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest price and the most free services, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. And you know, I mean nobody.
Town Fair Tire. Your hot takes on the Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines. Presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Scores from around the league are brought to you by Town Fair Tire. The best prices on tires. Go to Town Fair Tire because nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. All right. Right now, the Hornets lead the Hawks 79-62. End of the third quarter. Their Cavs up on the Wizards 82-75. Bucks 77. Magic 76. Nets up on the Pacers at halftime, 64-53. And the New York Knicks over the 76ers, 69-41 just before the half. Pistons, 56-42. Rockets, 37-28 over the Clippers. And while the T-Wolves have a 34-30 lead over Portland and Miami, they have a 36-31 lead over the Pelicans. Just a couple other games tonight. Thunder, Suns, Kings, Jazz, Grizzlies, Nuggets, Spurs, Warriors, and Red Sox pitchers and catchers. They met today. Roman Anthony rumored to replace Corbin Carroll on the baseball classic team. Headlines. They are brought to you by Valvoline and Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You'll save 15% off an extra after oil change at Valvoline and Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray. Second half's next on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports of Celtics Radio Network.
For the best deal on any name brand tire, get to Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest price and the most free services, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. And you know, I mean nobody.
Town Fair Tire.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new.
Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Step inside the game you love with the NBA app. Tap to watch every game as it's happening.
Jalen Brunson does it again!
And never miss a moment of the jaw-dropping action. Get closer to the players than anywhere else. Follow the latest schedules, scores, and stats. Keep up with every story from across the league. And with NBA ID, it's all personalized to you. The game lives here. Download today.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligent finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
The seas are rolling, and the best seats at the Garden are at Ace Ticket. From courtside to balcony, fast, local. The best seats at the lowest prices. Go to aceticket.com now or call 1-800-MY-SEATS.
1-800-MY-SEATS.
Don't get caught off guard in the next snowstorm. Visit Needham Garden and Hardware and go with an Aaron's snow thrower. Aaron's is the most dependable #1 selling 2-stage snow thrower worldwide. Throw the snow farther than any other brand and go with the official snow thrower of the New England Patriots. Aaron's, the king of snow. Needham Garden and Hardware has a massive selection of Aaron's snow throwers in stock and ready to save your back. Visit Needham Garden and Hardware.
The game is on the Sports Hub.
I repeat again, 72-44 is the Boston lead as we get set for the third quarter, but not before. On this 25th anniversary season for Grady and Max, we visit this date in Celtics history. Brought to you by Blue Sky Restoration. If you have a property disaster, visit GoBLUSKY.com. Blue Sky Restoration, restore your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow.
It's time for this date in Celtics history, being restored by Blue Sky Restoration Contractors.
What a pass by DJ! 42 for Paul Pierce! A three-pointer for Danny Ainge! KG is locked and loaded tonight.
And last but not least, where would I be without Ollie? Where would I be without the fans? Where would I be without you guys? The best fans in the world. Thank you for being there through good and bad. Thank you so much for cheering, for coming, supporting, good and bad nights. You guys have been there for me. Thank you so much. You guys make this even more special. To say my number is going up in the rafters. Thank you.
I don't want to say time goes by fast, but it's already been 8 years since Paul Pierce's number 34 was retired here at TD Garden. Halftime, it was actually after that Celtics-Cavs game, which the Celtics got throttled in that game, but right after they had made all the trades, after Isaiah Thomas had been traded from the Cavs to the Lakers. Second half begins with the Celtics in search of their 9th 30-point lead of the year. Anthony Simons for Yabusele, the two former Celtics, and Buzelis. Buzelis steps back, can't get a three off on Hauser. Yabusele now at the elbow, nobody near him, so he fires and hits.
Well, you backed off of him. You dared him to take that shot.
First points for Yabusele starting tonight. They've been going pretty well with Jalen Smith. Off the bench, replacing Vucevic as the backup. Like Jalen Smith, one of many Bulls not available tonight, including Josh Giddey, Right-hand dribble drive. Jaylen Brown, 1-on-2, blocked at the rim. Loose ball. Buzelis has it, and they're going to call a loose ball foul. I believe on Queta they are.
Queta just reached in at the end, slapped him around the arm. Now, if you're the Celtics, all you want to just have is that's a great
clean
effort. Yeah, clean. Stay healthy. Yep.
Jaylen Brown heads to the All-Star game. Don't run. Harper will be in the Rising Stars Challenge. Buzelis looking for an opening. Katie takes the paint away. Buzelis backs it out. Moves the right side section. You can see the Bulls, they're not used to playing together. Spacing's not good, but Buzelis just launched a three, no good. And Yabusele flies in, grabs an offensive rebound over Shireman, finds the trailer. Buzelis, who flies in for the two-hand slam. I will tell you this. Joe Mazulla is not going to let this go very long. 72-48. Boston lead down to 24. Baylor Shireman's had a rough go after he was arguably the best Celtic, he and Jaylen Brown on Sunday against New York. Check in on the Knicks and Sixers here in a second. Jaylen ducks the shoulder, and then a kick out. Terrible pass by Jaylen Brown. He has got fans ducking in the fourth row. He threw that so hard.
That was heat on top of heat.
He threw that like he was getting pressured by the Seahawks defense.
Wow, too soon.
Yeah. Too soon to say Bad Bunny gained more yards than the Patriots during the halftime show. People getting sour on that amazing Patriot season was just ridiculous. Yabusele three, no good. Back iron rebound, Queta. Jaylen against Patrick Williams, throws the shoulder into him, gets him pretty deep. Now tried the step back, instead kicks out at the last second. A Shireman who missed a three for the corner, and Simons has the rebound. Celtics still scoreless here in the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Their lead is down to 24. Buzelis leans into Derek White. There's going to be an offensive foul. He was trying to draw a foul, and he did, but he drew it on himself by jumping into Derek White.
Yeah, Derek White was away from him, and you had him up in the air, but then you went right, tried to go into the body, but he was so far away from him, you just threw your body into his.
Needless to say, Buzelis, highly skilled young player, got to get in the weight room. Derek White moving to his right, lobs it for Queta, two-hand slam, and he threw that in between Buzelis and Patrick Williams. Perfect pass by Derek White, 74-48.
Well, Queta was the only one who could get that ball.
Simons coming downhill, draws a double team, kick out to an open Patrick Williams. Three, sails on him, and the rebound for Derek White. Celtics simply dominating the glass here. 29-15, long lead, run out for Shireman. He catches and lays it in with the left hand.
And Joe Mazulla loves that. Don't give the defense a chance to relax.
First points for Shireman. Celtics did a lot of their damage off the bench here. You could argue that Walsh, Pritchard, and Vucevic were the three best players. Those three and Jaylen Brown in the first half. So I'm going to ask you a question about something we didn't really get a chance to delve into, which is the Vucevic fit with which guard? That's what's called the tease. Bounce entry, Sexton. Yabusele looks at the rim for a half second, then hands back to Sexton. Right-hand dribble, coming baseline, behind the back bounce pass for Yabusele, and the Celtics give the foul. Yabusele will get free throws. Let's say for the sake of argument, Peyton Pritchard is now in Queta saying he didn't do it, but they're not going to challenge. You would now change the lineup with Simons gone to where you're going to have Peyton Pritchard come off the bench so that you can have one of Derek White or Peyton Pritchard on the floor. And let's say you had your choice of which center you want with which guy.
Peyton Pritchard would be the reason why.
With who? With Queta or with...
Because I think what he does is both those guys are going to be able to stretch the floor a little bit more. And I think that once he gets his rhythm, he's going to know where to go when Pritchard gets into trouble, kick it out. Now you have a shooter who's going to insulate everybody out there, able to knock down the shot.
The other side of that argument, which I would make, is the chemistry between Queta and Pritchard has been really, really good. And you want the spacing of the floor that Vucevic gives you more with the starting group, and does that or does not include Jason Tatum at some point. Missed free throw, rebound goes out of bounds, and it will belong to Chicago. They get 1 of 2 at the line, so we're at 76-49.
Well, speaking of who's coming in the game now.
So Vooch will come in, play a little bit with Derek White now. He'll come get Queta. Queta is 4 for 4. It appeared to roll his ankle, but Queta is one of those bounce back. Like, he goes down all the time, and then he seems to bounce back and get right back in the game.
Young bones haven't developed yet.
Simons moving to his left. Shireman stays in front of him. Ball moved to Sexton. Back to Anthony Simons straight away. Simons, couple of dribbles to the right hand. Cross-court pass deflected by Shireman right into the hands of Derek White. Bounce pass lead. Sam Hauser drops it, so he has to circle back. Awkward handoff to Derek White. He's just going to launch a soft three, and it's so soft it was short. Shireman, great hustle play. Did he save that? He did not. He was out of bounds. John Goble was right on it watching the feet of Shireman, who almost made a great hustle play to keep that alive.
Wow, how open was Derek White then, and how poorly did he miss that shot?
Celtics only 4 points in the first 3:20 of the third quarter. Wow. This is right. Sexton rolls over Derek White, no call, but he misses in close. Jaylen Brown comes out of the pack there, letting everything go. Jaylen goes in deep and scores with the left hand.
Oh, I mean, Sexton just not quite over with a forearm.
Celtics actually have extended their lead here. Outscored Chicago 6-5 in the first 4 minutes of the quarter. Yabusele bulls his way in on Vucevic and scores. And either the officials' whistles are not working or they have a late flight out of here.
Yeah, that's the word you keep using over and over again. Bullet into somebody.
78-51. Celtics by 27. Have not been able to grab that 30-point lead yet. Jaylen Brown, left-hand dribble drive on Sexton. Pull up free throw line. Jumper's good. It's a layup for him now.
Just a dart. He gets right there and elevates at the free throw line. When you got a smaller man, toast.
22 points in 21 minutes for Jalen. Buzelis turns and he throws his head back and draws a foul on Hauser. Grandy said while checking the out-of-town scoreboard, and the Knicks are blowing out the Sixers. 72-42 at halftime. So think about the last 4 games for New York. To get demolished by Detroit in Detroit. Come to Boston, blow the Celtics out. Last night against the tanking Pacers, they blow a game in overtime, and on a back-to-back, they go to Philadelphia and have a 30-point lead at the half. It's crazy. Everybody's playing for New York. If Tibbs did that, they'd be calling for his head. Yabusele, left side three is no good. Long rebound, deflected by Shireman, and he's got it before it goes out of bounds. Shireman walks it into the front court, shovels back towards Jaylen Brown. Jaylen overruns his dribble and turns it over. Clean turnover by Jaylen Brown. Here comes Dillingham flying up the floor so fast he runs himself out of his own dribble. Shireman got a hand on it, so it will stay with Chicago. But Dillingham plays too fast for himself.
Dillingham is just like the Pac-Man at super speed.
Under on a bounce, he zips it all the way out to Yabusele, who bulls his way in. Vooch just waits for him calmly and blocks the shot out of bounds. 5 shot blocks now for the Celtics in the game. First for Vucevic.
I'm sure that big body of his. You try to go through him, his shoulders.
Played in China. He worked his way back into the league, and the Olympics were huge for him. Playing at home in Paris 2 summers ago. Dillingham, right-hand dribble, over-the-shoulder pass, fielded on a hop by Yabusele, up fakes the 3. At the last second, kicks out to Patrick Williams, dribbles around Jaylen Brown, throws out to the corner. Dillingham swings to Jaden Ivey, steps away from Shireman, misses the 3. Rebound back tap by Yabusele, but right into the hands of Shireman. Celtics running here, 4-on-2. Hauser is open, launches the 3, got it. Boy, the Bulls just got lost. They just are not used to playing with each other, and the Celtics finally have that 30-point lead.
Shireman just has a nose for the ball.
He does. 83-51. Dillingham drives through 2 men and scores over Derek White.
That should have been offense, though. Extend that arm into the body of the defender.
9th 30-point lead of the year for the Celtics. Derek White looking for Jaylen Brown, being fronted by Dillingham. Ball goes there anyway.
Bouncing house.
Jaylen bounce pass back to Derek White. Clean look, left side 3. Nope. I say clean look. I mean clean look. Derek White's struggles continue. 2 of 7 from the floor, 1 of 3 from distance. Simons. Kick out Patrick Williams in the corner. Dillingham has to throw his whole body into a 3. He's so light. And he hits the side of the backboard with a 3. That'll bring us to a timeout. 6:10 to go, third quarter. Boston 83, Chicago 53 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub, Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, what's up? It's Zoe, and my home is my happy place. I love living in it. And if you live in your home, you know what you're going to start noticing? Scuffs, faded colors, peeling paint, because your home's lived in. If you got kids, pets, you hit your walls and you get nicks and scratches. Call CertaPro Painters. That's Certa with the C. So the big thing with my home was, I noticed chips and peeling and all that. So they come in, they spackle it, they sand it, and they paint it. That's what they do, and they make it look brand new. So when you choose CertaPro Painters, you're not just hiring a service, you're hiring members of your community. Each CertaPro Painter business is independently owned and operated. Schedule a free estimate online at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with the C. CertaPro.com.
Whether you've been hurt on the job or are suffering from years of physical wear and tear, Catches Law is there for you. Visit catcheslaw.com or call today to schedule your free consultation. There's no fee unless you win. Cars for Kids, your trusted charity for car donations, also accepts donations of boats, RVs, motorcycles, and real estate. Call today, 877-CARS4KIDS.
Hey fellas, it's Felger here for Winston Flowers. With Valentine's Day coming up, there really is no other option. You're from here, so you know that when a bouquet shows up from Winston's, it's different. It's like extra points. I know when the Wood wants to make an impression for any occasion, and she always does, Winston's is the only choice. It is a Boston institution. Ever since Maynard Winston started selling flowers on a push cart on Newberry Street in 1944. So get yourself some extra points. More information at winstonflowers.com.
Hey, it's Charlie McAvoy. I've partnered with Service Credit Union for 73 reasons because I believe in their mission to support first responders. Join thousands making a difference today at servicecu.org.
This President's Day, McGovern Ford in Beverly, Framingham, Lowell, and Saugus is making history all month long, clearing the way with monumental savings during the biggest sales event of the year. Lease a new 2025 Ford F-150 STX for only $339 a month, 36 months with 10,500 miles per year with $29.99 due at signing, and get up to $3,000 above market value on your trade. The President's Day sales event at McGovern Ford in Framingham, Lowell, Beverly, and Saugus. Shop now at McGovernFord.com. Take delivery by 2/28/26. Tax, title, license, and dealer fees are extra. On approved credit, see dealer for details. Not all buyers will qualify.
Hit 98.5thesportshub.com.
Celtics' ninth 30-point lead of the year, up 83-53 midway through the third quarter. It's the game they actually trailed. About 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. 23-22, trailed by 5 early, but the Celtics just rolling with the bench in particular. Plus 26 for Vucevic, plus 24 for both Jordan Walsh in 12 minutes and Peyton Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard, 7 of 8 tonight. Said he wasn't going to have 2 bad games in a row.
Somewhat moving well and attacking the rim. But wow, he just essentially was doing what he wanted to do.
Celtics have 4 in double figures. Bulls just have Buzelis with 10. The Bulls are trying to win the season series from the Celtics for just the second time in the last 11 years. Doesn't look like it's happening tonight. Vucevic turns, drives on Yabusele, throws a bad pass to the corner, just sailed on him out of bounds. Vucevic still trying to find his way into the offense. That's 3 turnovers for him, 9 for the Celtics. We're midway through the third, Boston by 30. Dillingham drives, moves it to Yabusele. A little flip shot from the dotted line is up and good. 83-55. Peyton Pritchard switches to the left hand, drives on Yabusele, falls away at the last second, throws it out to Shireman. He got away with it up and down. Shireman hits a 3 that should not have counted.
Pritchard went up in the air, had nothing to do with that basketball. Finally hit the ground and then threw it away. That's a walk.
Billy Donovan just yanked Richards off the bench to go to the scorer's table to get Yabusele, who cranks up a 3 and knocks it down. Yabusele didn't score. He scored in the first half. He's got 10 then in the quarter. 86-58. Pritchard turns the corner, finds Vucevic in the paint. Oh, he had an easy 2 and he blew the layup. A rebound going to go out of bounds. Not been a great night for Vucevic. See, this ball will go to Celtics. Said they should have it, but now the officials are all talking to each other. They're giving this to Chicago. John Goldman may get some help here from Danica Baruti.
Yeah, and what the
Celtics may challenge.
Yeah.
They're waiting to see if the officials corrected the mistake. They are not going to, so Joe will have to use the challenge. And he's never happy about having to use a challenge on this, which seems correctable for the league. 5:03 to go third quarter. Boston 86, Chicago 58 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Imagine looking up and seeing 49 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 49 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the F-150 and the strong, hard-working Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2025 CY total sales.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new.
Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Amica Insurance knows. You build your life piece by piece. Through all the moments, both big and small. For generations, Amica's been providing world-class service across auto, home, and life insurance. So when it comes to protecting what you've built, who are you going to trust? Amica Insurance, proud sponsor of the Boston Celtics.
Tender, all natural, and now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Value Pack Signature Select Boneless Chicken Breast or Thighs. It's now just $2.49 a pound when you use the digital coupon. Limit 2 through Thursday. Pick up boneless chicken with big savings. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order ahead for free curbside pickup or get delivery. Shaw's and Star Market. Proud to be local since 1860.
Dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but catching them from the hardwood is a whole different experience because nothing compares to catching the Celtics in person. And that all starts by buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. From seeing your favorite Celtics stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. And even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. So put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics. And we'll see you courtside, Boston.
Zoe and Beetle, middays on the Sports Hub.
Another coach's challenge win for the Celtics, getting the ball in the out-of-bounds play. Leading here by 28 midway through the third. And again, I was saying this the other day, and before I just spout out more about it, I'll ask somebody at the league specifically. But it seems like with all the technology now, the out-of-bounds calls could be handled by Secaucus, and teams wouldn't have to waste their challenge. Queta for Peyton Pritchard. It's a big night. Pritchard with the shot clock at 2, realizes it, takes the elbow jumper, no good, back iron rebound. Dillingham pulls it away from Shireman. Dillingham explodes down the floor, runs it off the window, does not get the bounce, rebound Pritchard.
He is.
It's too fast. Jordan Walsh has an opening, attacks Ivy, didn't see Richards coming from the backside to block the shot. Queta grabbed the offensive rebound by throwing out the Hauser. Dillingham explodes into the passing lane, picks it off, lead pass for Ivy, whose 3 is no good, would have been a nice highlight. Queta pulls the rebound away from Simons. Celtics looking to regain that 30-point lead here with 4:15 to go in the third if you're syncing up. Queta, dribble handoff, Pritchard coming strong down the left side, shut off by Richard, throws out the Hauser, looking for another 3, short front iron, long rebound, Ivy's got it. Ivy on the move, Shireman on the shoulder, Hauser back defensively. So the ball thrown back to Williams, going to drive, scoop, and score, beating Queta easily.
Because Patrick Williams shoots all those threes, this time Queta up on him, he just exploded going back to the rim. 8
for Patrick Williams. Yabusele and Buzelis only rolls in double figures. Pritchard, lob, cross court, caught by Jordan Walsh. Drives on Dillingham, throws back out on the wing where a shuttle pass into the corner for Shireman. Great pass by Pritchard. Shireman knocks down the 3 and the Celtics lead by 29.
We've seen him give up these extras right now.
Pritchard needs those assists now because he's got the 2 turnovers tonight. Dillingham turns on Pritchard, spins it off the window and in. He is like, if he was whack-a-mole, you'd never be able to hit him. 89-62. Dillingham trying to get up on Pritchard. Pritchard blows right through him and then lost the ball again. 3rd Peyton Pritchard turnover. Well, when's the last time he had 3 turnovers in a game? 89-62 it remains. Williams finds Richards, who runs it off the glass, no good, but he got fouled, and Richards will get free throws.
When you don't see guys like that quick, going by, or up on Peyton Pritchard, putting pressure on the basketball. Donovan, he knows something about guards. Well, that team that he had in Florida, with Al.
Anchored by Al Horford. So great highlights today. They were showing great Seattle NBA highlights. as Richard gets the first free throw. And Kevin Durant had a game winner his rookie year of Seattle, and I forgot against Atlanta. And I forgot the guy he hit the shot on was his fellow rookie, Al Horford. And here we are, both in the league. And by the way, speaking of Al Horford, it looks like not only will Steph Curry be back for the Celtics next game on Thursday and next Thursday, a week from tomorrow in San Francisco, they are targeting that for the debut of Kristaps Porzingis in a Golden State uniform. Richards gets the free throws. Boston lead down to 25 now, 89-64. Peyton Pritchard can't turn the corner on Buzelis. Bounce pass, free throw line, Vucevic. Richards bodies him. Vucevic finds Ron Harper. Harper return to Vucevic straight away. Bounce pass, finds the cutter, Jordan Walsh. Two-hand slam. That's a great pass by Vucevic.
I mean, he tried that early in the game and just misfired.
91-64. Dillingham going back and forth on the baseline. Throws a bounce pass to the middle and is picked up by Pritchard. And he's going to call his own number, and that number would have been 3, but he missed it. Rebound, Harper can't get there, goes out of bounds off Patrick Williams. Boston ball.
I have to wonder, like, why are people still throwing that ball to Dillingham right now? He keeps losing the basketball.
December 26th against Indiana. Last time Peyton Pritchard had 3 turnovers in a game. Jordan Walsh up fakes a 3, 2 long strides into the paint, throws an awkward bounce pass that Pritchard fields on the wing. Push pass over the corner. Shireman's quick 3, never brought the ball down. No good. Rebound, Ivey. About to hit 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Right now, if you're syncing up, Dillingham dribbles back into the paint.
Short steps.
They're trying to get the wave going here.
No, please, no.
Patrick Williams steps through on Pritchard and scores. So this is now 15-8. The Chicago run to cut 7 points off the deficit from 32 down to 25 with 1:38 to go in the third. Peyton Pritchard looking for an opening. Push back to Vucevic. Open 3. Got it. Third of the night for Nikola Vucevic.
Whoa.
Celtics 14 of 29. Buzelis tries to get it back. His 3 comes up way short. And the rebound for Pritchard. Chicago 7 of 26. Celtics 14 of 29. That's all you need to know. Buzelis fouls Vucevic in the paint before the ball could even get there. First team foul on Chicago here in the third quarter.
That's how much defense Chicago's been playing. They didn't even have a foul to 1 minute really to go.
Peyton Pritchard will come out. Derek White enters towards Vucevic. He was being grabbed, and that is how you lose basketball games. Not that this was close. The Bulls, you just said, Max, had not committed a foul. But if you commit one in the final 2 minutes, it goes to 14 fouls. You don't have it anymore, and Dillingham commits one away from the basket.
Yeah.
And so that results in free throws.
That's the crazy part. You haven't fouled at all, and all of a sudden you get to the penalty situation, and you foul again with less than about a minute to go as Book misses the first of 2, though. Book had to love it down in Orlando, though. No state income tax, warm. Go to Chicago, cold.
One or 2 free throws for Vucevic. We're at 95-66. Lead is back to 29 with a minute to go in the third. "21 games have gone by since Pritchard had 3 turnovers in the game. Williams turns in the paint and scores. I'll tell you what, doesn't mean too much with the score, but this is probably the best game we've seen Patrick Williams play against the Celtics.
And a lot of a drive towards the basket.
Yeah. 95-68 away from the ball. Offensive foul. Vucevic, that's his 4th turnover. Not the clean game that you were hoping for here. Celtics leading the NBA at a little over 12 turnovers a game. Have already committed 12 in the first 3 quarters tonight. Another offensive foul, though. Chicago going to give it right back.
And that was nicely done by Sharman. Sharman just ran right into the pick. The pick was still moving. You could have stood there and tried to fight through it, but instead, let me fall and make the officials make this call. 2-point here.
Derek White knows it, launches a quick three and hits it. And the lead is back to 30.
Little things.
7-2 Boston run. Derek White trending towards a double-double tonight. They swing in the corner. Williams' three is no good. Shireman taps the rebound. Williams able to come up with it, punch it to Buzelis for the easy two.
Don't wait Chicago can get back in this game. You turn the ball over or give them offensive rebounds.
However, one of the best rebounding nights of the year for the Celtics. 5 seconds to go in the third quarter. Derek White moving to his right. He's going to have to launch here. Steps to his right. Fall away three. No good. And that's how the third quarter will come to an end. But the Celtics play the Bulls even in the third quarter, which works out nicely when you're up by 28 starting the quarter. The Celtics led by 9 at the end of one, up by 28 at halftime, still up by 28 as we make the turn for home. Final quarter before the All-Star break. End of 3 at the Garden. Boston 98, Chicago 70 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to take an adventure with rugged capability and commanding style. It's time for powerful performance, plus plenty of room inside. Start your journey in a brand new vehicle. Check out the Honda Ridgeline, Pilot, Passport, or CRV.
See dealer for financing details.
Bob's a financial professional who's currently enjoying a win-win scenario, meeting with a valued client and enjoying a round of golf. But Bob's used to win-win scenarios because he works with Mass Mutual, who not only provides the freedom and flexibility to offer his clients products and solutions that meet their needs, they offer Bob the autonomy, compensation, and optional home office support that meet his. Win-win. Success for your clients and yourself. The feeling is Mass Mutual. Learn more at massmutual.com/wealthmanagement.
Hey, it's Corey Wade, Regional Project Director at Blue Sky Restoration Contractors. If you experience a large-scale property loss, Blue Sky is the only company you need. We coordinate the work of building and environmental consultants, architects, and engineers so you don't have to. At Blue Sky, we have a unique workflow which emphasizes timelines, communication, and project information so you're never left wondering what's next. So when disaster strikes your property, don't panic. Just visit go.blusky.com and we'll take it from there. Blue Sky Restoration, restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligent finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
Felger and Mass, afternoons on the Sports Hub.
We head to the fourth. Celtics scored 89 points, season low, against the Knicks on Sunday. They hit 89 tonight with 3:26 left in the third quarter, and they're up by 28 as we go to the fourth. The offense has cooled off, but the Celtics have been a top 5 defense for over a month now. Another big defensive game here, leading 98-70. Bulls shooting 42%, 7-27 from 3. Vucevic, corner 3 is good. First time we've seen him try that, his 4th of the night. He is 4 of 5 from distance. And the Celtics now have a 31-point lead.
This has got the worst hands. They don't have to keep going to him.
And off Sexton, over-the-shoulder pass. Buzelis, Billy Donovan's got a lot of work to do here with this group. Final 20-plus games of the year. Buzelis draws the double-team kick to the corner. Richards 3, and he hits it. 101-73. Listen to Chuck Swirsky behind us going crazy over that Nick Richards 3. That's just his second three-pointer of the year. Derek White and to Jaylen Brown. Going to step to his right, launch an awkward 3. No good. Rebound, Buzelis pulls it away from Jordan Walsh. You don't want to see the game again get sloppy here. Buzelis lead. Colin Sexton will try a 3. It's off. Offensive rebound, though, comes right to Nick Richards. Zips it back out to Buzelis. He will launch a three. No good. Rebound Vucevic. And now we're in the shooting gallery portion of the night with Chicago down by 28 early in the fourth. Jalen switches to the left hand. Drives on Buzelis. Last second kick out Vucevic. Touches to an open Pritchard. Three bounces short. Rebound. Jaylen Brown and Buzelis both go for it. It's out of bounds off Buzelis. Pressured by Jaylen Brown.
Well, doing a lot of walking out here, man. He's been getting away with it all night.
This has not been the most strictly officiated game. Always the out-of-town scoreboard tonight, as you know, always has fascinated me because that senioritis last night before vacation thing that goes on. Vucevic for Jaylen Brown. Zips the entry. Vucevic catches, steps through on Dillingham and scores easily. And this is a great game for Vuce to get his feet underneath him. Colin Sexton throws back out to Nick Richards. Dillingham swings right side. Buzelis, extra pass. Yabusele going to drive baseline, elevate, misses over Vucevic, and Vuce taps the rebound ahead of Derek White. Vuce looking really comfortable now. 19 points, 8 rebounds, lead from Derek White to Jordan Walsh for three. Timeout, Billy Donovan, but to say what?
Let's go home. All-Star game.
Largest lead for the Celtics. 10 minutes to go. Boston 106, Chicago 73 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit clintonsavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
When you're thinking about your next haircut, use your head. Head to any of the 120 Boston and Providence Supercuts salons. Supercuts, real smart hair.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Turn what you no longer need into something meaningful. Donate gently used clothing and household items to Morgan Memorial Goodwill Industries. Donate today. Create new lives. GoodwillMass.org.
Come join figure skating legend Nancy Kerrigan on Thursday, February 12th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Linfield Marketplace Ice Rink for a group skating lesson, photos, skate rentals, and even hot cocoa. And it's all free thanks to Revise. Call Revise.com.
98.5 The Sports Hub and the Celtics Radio Network welcome the following new partners. Delta Dental of Massachusetts. They've teamed up with Boston's Sam Hauser for Veterans Assist to help deliver dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Blue Sky Restoration. Tune in to hear this date in history being restored by Blue Sky all season long. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit GoBLUSky.com. And your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado. From the home of the Celtics, thank you for joining our winning team.
Toucher and Hardy, mornings on the Sports Hub.
10 minutes even remaining. Celtics by 33. They're going to keep the starters in the game. For how much longer we shall see. Celtics hitting 106-73. And there is just simply nobody who had the Celtics 35-19 going to the All-Star break.
True that.
At the start of the year.
There's no doubt. I mean, the most optimistic Celtic fan. And to be looking at it, and now he's getting more optimistic, thinking, wow, Tatum might be coming back and win.
You want me to do the thing I do where I throw some water on it?
That'd be so.
Colin Sexton turns the corner. Vucevic waiting in the paint. Sexton flips it up and in. Vucevic is playing the pass. Sexton cuts it at 106-75. I tweeted it yesterday. It's obviously a better visual if you're online and want to look at it, but the Celtics' next 8 road games, and they've been an amazing road team. Jaylen Brown catches the pass from Vucevic, goes to a little right-hand flip shot, scores, and all he could do is scream at Goebel about the and one that he did not get. But nobody's been getting calls all night. 24 for Jaylen Brown, 9 of 16 shooting, driving, scooping, and missing in close. There's Nick Richards. Rebound goes out of bounds.
Foul.
Yeah, they called a foul. Third on Vucevic. 19 points, 9 rebounds, 4 of 5 shooting. Big plus in this game as Pritchard and Jordan Walsh off the bench.
Getting more acclimated right now to his surroundings.
Sam Merrill goes. Sam Merrill is 9 of 10 from 3 tonight for Cleveland. James Harden's debut at home for the Cavs. Sexton tried to move it to the middle, deflected, stolen by Vucevic. Here comes Jalen, racing into the front court against Buzelis. Gets in deep, little pump fake, steps back, banks it, no good. Offensive rebound, Jordan Walsh. He got a hand on it, but the put back misses, and Yabusele has the rebound. Celtics just crushing it on the glass here, 40-24. Dillingham explodes into the paint, throws to the corner. Yabusele lines up a three and hits it. Yabusele didn't shoot very much early in the game, but now he's up to 13 points on 5 of 11 shooting. 108-78. Boston by 30 with 8:42 to go. Derek White zips it to the left wing. Jaylen Brown will try three. Rims out, rebound. Vucevic can't get to it, but Jordan Walsh does. Now Pritchard, return to Jordan Walsh. He's open. Left side three. No good. Offensive rebound. Derek White's got it. Bounce pass out to the corner. Jaylen Brown for a good night three. No good. And the rebound of the weak side for Nick Richards. Dillingham up the middle of the floor. Attacks Vucevic. Goes around him, but he misses the reverse layup. Yabusele, though, has the offensive rebound. Nick Richards does not look at the rim. He's looking for Buzelis, who comes to get it. Pritchard dogging him. Buzelis uses that screen from Richards to step into a three, no good. Rebound, Jaylen Brown deflects it. Vucevic dropped it, but Jaylen Brown's got it. Into the front court, turns Richards around, attacks, kicks to the corner, open. Walsh, three, rims out. Rebound, Buzelis. Now the Celtics have cooled off. Down to 44% from three. Buzelis drives, it's getting sloppy, and he turns it over.
Oh.
I am ready to get the starters out of the game now. Derek White, kick out. Jaylen Brown, again, looking for that good night shot. If I'm Joe Mazulla right now, I'm calling timeout and just getting everybody out now. Don't need a highlight. Dillingham lobs it down low. Richards in deep, kick to the corner. Yabusele swings it out to an open Buzelis for three. 108-81. Little 8-2 run here for Chicago. 7:12 to go. Pritchard attacks the paint, steps through two guys, and then he misses the layup. Lead pass for Yabusele, goes by Vucevic, misses the layup himself. Vucevic another rebound. There's another double-double for Vuce, 19 and 10. Derek White lobs it down low towards the pass interference. That was being committed by Colin Sexton. He's the first team foul on Chicago. So they had a giveaway tonight in Cleveland. To first home game, everybody got a fake beard. Cavs enter the night very sneakily, just a game and a half behind the Celtics for the second spot. Everybody's looking at New York, but Cleveland is now right on their tail.
Make some moves now, because you're putting everything in when you say, look, we're going to go out and get hard.
Jaylen Brown, Vucevic, starters are done for the night for the Celtics. Bulls commit a foul away from the ball. Leonard Miller is in the game for the first time. Of the G League Ignite guy. The Timberwolves, a couple of former Timberwolves. Leonard Miller and Garza both come in the game together. They probably spent a lot of time in practice getting up some extra shots last couple of years.
And of the guys who are probably going to suffer, probably because Vuk is here, might be Garza.
No, it's not a might. There's no question about that. Pritchard strong down the right side. He wants one more. Step back at 10 feet, and he's got his one more. You knew Peyton Pritchard was going to have a bounce-back game, and he has. 110-81. Pritchard, 18 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. He's at a plus 25 right now, but just got cut into on a Jaden Ivey 3. So 11-4, Chicago since the timeout. They've cut the lead down to 26 with 6:17 to go. Harper, Garza, Walsh, Pritchard, Ugo, Gonzalez. 5 on the floor for the Celtics here for the final 6:10. Pritchard lines up Miller, pull up three. Nope. Offensive rebound. Jordan Walsh throws it back down with 2 hands. Jordan Walsh's best game in a couple of months here. 14 points. 6 rebounds, 112-84. Patrick Williams, guarded by Walsh. Kick out Dillingham on the right side against Ugo. Explodes right by him, switches to the right hand, scored, and the foul on Garza. And Dillingham is just a vapor trail.
There he is. I mean, guys are getting up on him. He is gone before you can even react. Just talking about getting minutes.
Charlotte trying to start a new win streak after they lost the game and a couple of players to the Pistons in the fight the other night. They're up by 8 on Atlanta with 2:27 to go. Cavs, as expected, will blow out Washington. That'll be the first game to go final tonight. Cleveland now has the same number of wins for the moment. The same number of wins as the Celtics and the Knicks. So obviously, the Celtics and Knicks are both going to win their games tonight. 112-87 after the three-point play for Dillingham. Boston lead down to 25. Still 25 as Pritchard misses a three, and Garza gets shoved in the back as he's bowling a China shot, chasing that rebound.
Look at all the people who separated themselves on the bench over there to get out of Garza's way.
Nice day for Doc Rivers, Hall of Fame finalist, and it looks like the Bucks are going to win in Orlando as that disappointing year for the Magic just continues. Orlando 3 games over 500, 28-25 with this loss. Pritchard spinning, attacking. Dillingham scores easily off the glass. Lost Dillingham. 20-point game for Pritchard off the bench. Pritchard, Vucevic, and Jordan Walsh have 53 points combined off the Boston bench. Sexton goes out towards Jaden Ivey. We're at 114-87. But all Celtics since late in the first quarter tonight. Sexton just muscles it up and in off the glass over Shireman. And everybody's mad. Everybody's complaining about where's my foul call? Where's my and one? They haven't figured out that they're not calling fouls tonight. Not with 4:50 to go until the All-Star break. Garza exposed the ball, and Ivey couldn't get away from him, so Garza moves into the corner for a Ron Harper 3, no good. Another offensive rebound throwdown for Jordan Walsh.
Ball goes up on the rim. One man up, one man slam.
116-89. Boston by 27, 4.5 to go. Ivey falls away on Harper, no good. Rebound, Pritchard pulls it down. Pritchard 20 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists tonight.
Can you get Pritchard out the game?
I wouldn't mind it. Ron Harper on the point. Pritchard bounce pass cross court, picked off. That's 4 turnovers from Pritchard's side. Sexton threads the needle on the lead to Miller, who lays it in before Harper could get back. 116-91. Got to go way back to see a 4 turnover game from Pritchard. Let's see if he's even had one this year. He has not. Right side 3 for Harper, no good. And the rebound belongs to Miller, and Billy Donovan is going to call a halt to it. That'll be the final timeout with 3:52 to go, and the Celtics up by 25, 116-91 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new.
Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Score a touchdown with all your fans. Get ready for the game with a trip to Shaw's or Star Market. Tackle your hungry teen with Shaw's and Star Market party platters. Pick up sandwich platters, wing platters, shrimp platters, veggie and cookie platters that'll leave your fans cheering for more. Order ahead in-store, by phone, or online at shaws.com or starmarket.com. Shaw's and Star Market party platters are made fresh, so you always win. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Every part of your life deserves protection, from your car to your home to your family. At Amica Insurance, they're committed to helping you safeguard what matters most. For more than a century, Amica has provided personalized coverage and world-class service you can count on. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or life insurance, they'll help you find the right fit for your unique needs. Visit Amica.com to get a quote today, because peace of mind starts with protection.
Looking for Michelin tires at the guaranteed lowest price? Get to Town Fair Tire for Michelin's cross-climate tires, offering a design that delivers an exceptional level of long-lasting performance throughout the tire's lifespan. Plus, Town Fair gives you more free services than anywhere else. For the guaranteed lowest price and your best deal on Michelin cross-climate tires, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. And I mean nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
The Bruins play on the Sports Hub.
It is Geno time on the Jumbotron. Speaking of going back to 2008, that tradition began. Back then, coming up on 20 years. 18 years ago when the Celtics won the championship, and sellout crowd enjoying it. Sellout attendance brought to you by Ticketmaster. Feel the thrill of live Celtics basketball at TD Garden all season with seats from Ticketmaster. Make it a swish. Buy and sell your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com. Celtics' next home game will not be for 16 days when the Brooklyn Nets come in on Friday night, the 27th. And this is what I was getting at. The Celtics, second best road team in the NBA this year in terms of dominance. Their record has been very good. For 4 years, they've put together a body of work on the road that has never been matched in NBA history and is remarkably continued in this gap year. Celtics up by 25 here with 3:43 to go as we finish it out. But wait till I run you the next 8 road games for the Celtics. Olbrich runs it up and in with the right hand over Garza. And so this is now 20-10 to close here for Chicago. So the margin will not be as dominant as it could have been. Celtics lead has gone from 33 to 23 here with 3:22 to go. Pritchard still in the game. Floats a bad pass, almost picked off. Shireman's got it. Moves it down low to Garza. Blocked and fouled from behind by Jaden Ivey. Celtics next 8 road games. At Golden State, very good home team. At the Lakers, they've been a very good home team. Obviously weren't last night, but we're playing without both Luka and LeBron. LeBron, by the way, one of the most amazing accomplishments of his career, and that is saying something. 21-year streak of all NBA comes to an end as he will not play enough games to qualify. Golden State's 18-9 at home. Then you have the Lakers. Phoenix is up next. They are 17-9 at home. They are way over 500. At Denver on a back-to-back against Jokic, 6th best team in the NBA. Garza misses both free throws. He has struggled from the line as of late, so we're still at 116-83. And that's just the first half of the 8-game road gauntlet. Dillingham drives. That's the foul I needed to finish this story, as Dillingham will get free throws. Then you go at Milwaukee. You say, well, that's an easy one, Granny. Milwaukee's not playing well. Well, as our friend Lee Corso used to say, not so fast, my friends, because that is the worst, quote-unquote, schedule loss for the Celtics this year. It'll be their 5th game in 7 nights, coming off the West Coast trip where they play at Phoenix, at Denver, come home for 2, and then have to go on a back-to-back out to Milwaukee to play that 5th game in 7 nights. Then you've got the 3-game road trip at Cleveland. Cavs about to win their 11th game in the last 12 tries. At San Antonio with Wemby, and the 8-game road gauntlet concludes at Oklahoma City. So that, and I had some people say, well, they'll go 4-4. If the Celtics win 4 of those 8 games, they will open the playoffs at home, I guarantee you. 4-4 would be amazing in those 8 games. Lead is down to 21 here, by the way. 2:47 to go. Pritchard ducks the shoulder, drives, pump fake on Ivy, steps through, floats up an awkward shot, and that falls for him.
Pritchard just wanted to get up on the rim there.
22-5-7 for Pritchard, 118-95. And a foul here. Shireman tried to step in the passing lane and knock down Colin Sexton, the veteran who's back in the game here. If you're wondering, Anthony Simons, we said he's either going to be great or not so much tonight. 7 points on 3 of 9 shooting. In his return, got a great welcome back, which he certainly earned from fans. A lot of misconceptions about the Simons trade. Sexton, left side 3, takes the feed from Dillingham and bricks one badly. Bulls 11 of 35 from distance tonight. Celtics have cooled way off here with the starters out of the game from 3. Shireman drive, kick to Jordan Walsh, extra pass to an open Peyton Pritchard. A good night 3. 121-95. Dillingham spinning on Jordan Walsh, steps through, puts it off the window and in. It's in a summer league game now, as Eddie Palladino says, 2 minutes left.
Dillingham has been good.
Yeah, he's an intriguing player. 16 points, 5 assists off the Chicago bench. Margin is 24 right now, 121-97. A minute 46 separating the Celtics from yet another win. They're 35th before the All-Star break. Garza stumbles into the paint, feels contact, but not getting a call tonight. There was an awkward shot towards the rim, no good. Miller has the rebound. Lead on the left side for Dillingham. Zips a no-look on the inside, and Miller lays it up and in, and the foul on Jordan Walsh. So the Bulls will get to 100 tonight with a minute 32 to go. They got 30 points. They get the free throw. They'll have 30 points here in the 4th quarter.
Well, I think that, you even look at a game like this when it gets helter-skelter and late in the basketball game and everybody trying to get ready for the All-Star game. Just got to keep playing. Keep your focus. Keep your concentration.
Really fascinated by that Knicks-Sixers score. Knicks up by 34 at Philadelphia in the fourth quarter. Detroit's going to get an easy win without Isaiah Stewart and Jalen Duren in Toronto. Pritchard spins in the paint. He wanted the shooting foul. Doesn't matter because Chicago's over the limit now. We're at 121-100 after the latest three-point play. Celtics led this game by 33 early in the fourth when the starters mostly came out. That crazy Indiana lineup tonight is up by 4 at Brooklyn. It's becoming a real problem. The team's going for the draft picks and what everyone's calling tanking here. Utah not playing Markkanen and Jaren Jackson in the fourth quarter of games.
Wow.
A lot of calls as Pritchard. This is a free throw, so we're 122-100. Dillingham falls down because he's too fast for himself. Kicks out to Olberker, knocks down a three. So this is going to be less than 20, the margin here. 122-103 after the Celtics led by 33 earlier in the fourth quarter. Another game to pad the Celtics' extraordinary statistical profile. Third best in the NBA. Going to the All-Star break. Shireman drives in the paint, squares, makes himself a tough shot, but he knocks down that lefty jumper. Shireman, slow start in this game offensively, but 10 in the second half. 10 points, 5 more rebounds for him after he had a career-high 13 here on Sunday. Sexton drives, scoops it up, blocked out of bounds by Jordan Walsh. 8th block for the Celtics tonight.
Walsh didn't give up on that play. Nicely done.
Celtics, Knicks, and Cavs will all win tonight. Toronto's going to lose at home to Detroit. And the top 4 in the East are all going to win. What a strange week for the Knicks. Ivy can't get away from Shireman. Moves it to Sexton. Right-hand dribble around Pritchard. Floats it up and in. Well, the Bulls can't miss here in the fourth quarter, but the Bull was already out of the barn in this one.
Wow. Saw what you did.
Like that one? So the Bulls, I got them here at 13 of their last 22 from the floor. Pritchard will not shoot here. Take the shot clock violation. I think Peyton Pritchard leads the league in those shot clock violations. Hands the ball off. You know what? He handed that off before the shot clock violation, so he gets another turnover. Go figure. He'll learn from that. But more importantly, what we're going to learn from the Celtics team is not take anything for granted, because nobody, and I mean nobody, had the Celtics going into the All-Star break with 35 wins, all alone in second place in the Eastern Conference. They bounced back from the throttling on Sunday at the hands of the Knicks, and they battered the Bulls pillar to post. The final score, Boston 124, Chicago 105. Back with more in a conversation with Jordan Walsh on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Every great team is built around its all-stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealers' award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco and Bronco Sport. Key players with iconic styling that sets them apart on the road. And all-terrain capability makes them ready for anything. Then there's the Ford Explorer with room for 7 passengers and lots of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
Now at Wendy's, you can go big, biggie, or biggier. With our new $4, $6, or $8 meal, you choose your deal, as you should. Sorry, I get fired up when I'm talking deals. More biggie options, more of what you really want at Wendy's.
Price and participation may vary. Single items at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii.
Nothing compares to catching your Boston Celtics live, and nobody knows that better than you, Celtics fans. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Boston Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person with that jersey collection to use for the next game, and get Celtics tickets at Ticketmaster, even if you're headed to the game last minute. Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets, and there's no better brag than saying you saw it live. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics.
Stars ride, Jaylen Brown, prime time in LA. Luka, yeah, the All-Star game is iconic.
Sunday, February 15th on NBC and Peacock.
For the best deal on any name brand tire, get to Town.
And Butch taps the rebound ahead of Derek White. Butch looking really comfortable now. 19 points, 8 rebounds, lead from Derek White to Jordan Walsh for 3. Timeout, Billy Donovan, but to say what?
Let's go home. All-Star game.
He also could have said, look out for Jordan Walsh on the offensive glass with a couple of throwdowns on putback. Celtics blow out the Bulls tonight, 124-105, misleading final. Celtics are up by 33 early in the fourth. Jordan Walsh joins us outside the Celtics locker room. Before we get to your game tonight, you were just on the floor catching up with Anthony Simons, and that's the business of basketball. A teammate 1 week is your opponent the next, but it seemed like you really seemed glad to see him back here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, when you spend that much time with a guy, you know, no matter how he leaves the organization, you know, he's still going to be your guy. But at the end of the day, he's my opponent in that moment. But as soon as the buzzer went off, you know, that's still my boy.
One of the things you saw, you guys were really, you know, you had a tough game against the New York Knicks. Seemed like you guys were determined to bounce back in a hard way.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, you can never go 2 in a row. You know, it leaves a bitter taste in your mouth. You know, we wanted to end, you know, this off with a break, send JB off to All-Star with a nice, healthy win, you know, feeling good. But, yeah, losing leaves a sour taste in everybody's mouth, and we're quick to get rid of that.
Max and I were talking about this during the game, the idea that, you know, minutes are far from guaranteed on this team, and that can cause stress when you're on the floor. But the upside of it is when you're in a situation where you're not playing as much as you were in December, you know, because you've seen it happen throughout the course of this year, that it's just a matter of time till your opportunity comes up again, and tonight it came and you were ready.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, it's a lot of space, you know, for improvement, you know, within myself, obviously, but then there's a lot of, you know, availability. You know, there's a lot of chance that I have. So it's just about taking advantage. You know, when I get in those moments, taking advantage of it, trying to do the best for the team and the organization.
Well, I don't know if I'm going out on the limb here, and you can tell me if I'm breaking the player code, but where are you going for the All-Star game? Or is that?
I'll be on the beach somewhere.
Okay. That's the player code I wanted to hear.
But I imagine wherever you are, of all the things to be proud of, Jalen's been really important to you this year and your development and your role on this team, and it's got to be a pretty cool thing to see him starting to get the flowers that he deserves from, you know, at the highest level.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, that's been my guy. He's been one of my biggest mentors, biggest supporters, you know, since I got here. He's a guy who I feel like, you know, he's taking me under his wing, showing me the ropes, you know, telling me, you know, in these moments you got to be more aggressive. You got to look to score. You got to pick your pockets, be confident with it. So that's something that I think value is just way more than just, you know, a mentor. It's something that I value way more than that.
All right, dude, go get to the beach, and we'll see you on the plane next week.
Yes, sir.
Jordan Walsh joining us after the Celtics blowout win of the Bulls, 16 points, 6 rebounds for Jordan Walsh. Some spectacular putbacks. You are in Amica Postgame Live, presented by Amica Insurance. And Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about their award-winning customer service. The Celtics go to the All-Star break all alone in second place in the Eastern Conference at 35-19. Go figure. They blow out the Bulls 124-105. We'll wrap it next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
For the best deal on any name brand tire, get to Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest price and the most free services, nobody beats